You got it locked on Roadium Radio.
Due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, Dr. Dre is in the motherfucking house. So right about now, and I say, yo Steve, are you with me? ICE, are you with me?
Here's a little something about a nigga like me that never should've let me buy tape from Steve. Ice Cube would like to play Dope Shit mixed by Dr. Dre. And since I was a youth, I like Compton. Now I like the motherfucking Roadium. Buying a tape or two, that's what the hell I do. You don't like Tony A? Well, fuck you, this is a game, and I'm in it. Ice Cube will fuck you up in a minute with a right, left, right, making you sick. And then you see Tony A is on the mix.
Tony A! Tony A! When you're ready, go.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to Roadium Radio episode 290. What is it, 7 or 96? Not 297. We need 3 more to hit 300. Okay. So we're going to take it slow because I am planning something for episode 300. Okay. But I want to thank everybody once again who has become a member. Our membership has been growing. I want to encourage everyone to become a member to receive exclusive content. Norby's Taco Bell experience will be released soon, and we're going to get certain members to actually eat some Taco Bell with my boy Norby's. Okay, so we did an intro to it. It's going to look totally different because we're going to record it at Taco Bell. But we did one, so if you're a member, you check it out. I thought this shit was hilarious. So make sure you guys become a member. Make sure you guys check it out. Okay, if you guys want to become a member, you just got to go to our page here on Tony Vision and hit membership. And it's real simple. So other than that, make sure you guys check out the interview that I did with a Black C from RBL Posse. Classic interview. Another brother from Frisco. But speaking of another brother from Frisco, from the Bay Area, I got one here. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce someone that many of you have been asking for, and he's finally here. Don Cisco in the building. What's good, Don Cisco?
Everything and anything, my boy. Good to be with you, Tony. Eh?
Yes, sir, man. You know what? First and foremost, we started this podcast, I want to say September 11th, 2019. And when we started it, you were one of the first people that people were mentioning to get here.
Damn, that's it.
Yeah, bro. So,
Beautiful.
And a lot of people don't know that, you have music history that goes back to the 90s.
Real talk. That's real.
You know, and the reason why I bring that up is because a lot of people see, I took a break from music from 2002 to 2017. Mm-hmm. So when I came back, people were saying, who the fuck is this guy? But they didn't realize that I had a history working with a lot of raza, you know, and a lot of just artists in general.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, today is Sunday, brother. How has your weekend been going, man?
It's been going good, man. I feel blessed. I'm out here in Southern California enjoying it. Got to see my son and got to hang out with you right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
That's good, brother. How long are you going to be out here, man, before you head back home?
I think I'm flying out tomorrow.
Okay, man. It's been a minute since I've seen you, bro, since the 90s.
Yeah, for real. It's been, I'll tell you the truth, man. You know, it's been a minute, and I'm so glad I'm glad that we found out about the music. That's real talk. You know what I mean? Like when I knew it was you. I always thought it was you. You know?
And we're going to get into that on what you mean by that. But other than that, man, you know what? I just had Black C from RBL Posse. He's from Frisco. Let me ask you, where originally are you from for the people that may not know who Don Cisco is?
San Francisco, Excelsior District.
Okay. And make sure you guys get a good level on his mic. Okay. But so were you born and raised there? You grew up there your whole life?
Yeah. I was born in St. Luke's, you know what I'm saying, right there on the Mission, San Francisco, California. I was raised in the Mission, but then we moved to Excelsior and been there ever since. But yeah, Frisco. Also got roots in San Jose, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, but I've been living in Long Beach too. I lived out here a couple of years ago for like 7-8 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that, man. But then again, that's probably when I was just working. I wasn't even into music anymore.
Right. You was taking your hiatus.
Yes, exactly.
It's all good.
Exactly. So now, as far as living in Frisco, did you come from a big family? Like a lot of brothers, a lot of sisters?
No, I didn't. I didn't. Like, most of my brothers came from the street. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
My
okay.
sisters came from the street, but our neighborhood is just a lot of people. So it's just I grew up always with people around me. You know what I'm saying? Just having people.
Yeah. Okay. And your family, if you don't mind me asking, are they originally from Mexico or were they first generation out here?
My abuelitos are from Mexico. My parents was born out here también, and so I guess I'm second generation out here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, I have to ask you this because I asked Black C this from RBL. He's a 49er fan. Are you a big 49er fan?
For sure, always.
Well, I talked a little bit of sports with him. Like, are you a die hard? Like, do you watch every game?
I mean, I watch them when I can. I mean, I let them support them all the way. But I mean, I could if I miss a game, I'm gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But most likely they win because they're tough right now.
It seemed like we were doing good. We're gonna be all right.
Yeah. What about basketball? Golden State fan?
Golden State, yeah, Curry and the company. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Did they pull it off today? Because I know they're playing today.
Last time I seen I think they was getting on sack, and I haven't tuned in like since I've been out here. Friday, that's last I checked.
Okay. What about? Let me answer this. Baseball. I know that might be a silly question, but I have to ask.
I like the Giants. I like the Giants for sure. But I mean, I used to love to go to games out here at LA Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? And watch the Giants play. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing, man. It's fun.
That'll work, man. That'll work. Now let me ask you this. Growing up in Frisco.
Yeah.
Growing up in Frisco, did you? How did you get introduced as far as to music? Like, what type of music did your mother and your father play growing up?
Just everything, that everybody, those people was listening to at that time. Commodores, Prince. I mean, they had everybody. You know what I'm saying? It was like really Earth, Wind and Fire, Tower Power. Shit like that.
Okay. And a lot of that stuff pretty much rubbed off on you as far as your music when you growing up. The reason why I ask that question, because a lot of times I like to ask people, what is it that shaped and molded their music career? Because, like, for an example, my brother introduced me to Prince at a young age. Yeah. And that was, I ended up sampling a lot of fucking Prince. Whether it be the damn drum, whether it be a snare, whether it be a crash or whatnot. At what age would you say you got introduced to rap? Like, for me, Ohio Players, I was around I'm not Ohio Players, fucking the Sugar Hill Gang, 6th grade.
Yeah, I think they was the first ones I ever heard too. And the crazy thing is, one time we was in San Francisco International dropping off my father, and he was flying out to Mexico, and I'm standing there. It's like midnight flight or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm standing there, and I look to my left, and these limos pull up in Rolls Royces, right? And I'm like, so I'm watching them hold my mom's hand, and I noticed who it is. It was the Sugar Hill Gang. They just flew into Frisco, I guess, right?
No shit.
But I'm knowing who this is. I'm like a little ass kid knowing who that was. And I'm like, Mom, let me go. She was like, she sang goodbye to my dad. She let my hand go. I dipped off with her and went and hollered at him. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, who's this little dude right here? So that was the first time like that. That was the first time I got to meet him. He was like, you gonna be the next one? I mean, I was like, he's like, who you? I'm like, I'm fuck with you guys, man. And he was like, hey, this gonna be the little one right here. You know what I mean? And I was just, since I was a kid, I was talking like that. You know what I mean? I just felt it. You know what I mean? And
about how old would you say, if you had a guess?
Since that, them years, man. Whenever I seen, the
right.
Sugar Hill Gang touch down in there. You know what I mean? Like 6, 7 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So, and that was pretty much your introduction to this genre that we call rap.
Yeah, I mean, that was the craze. Everybody was listening to it. I memorized the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And just I've even flipped a rendition of it myself. My crew and everything. It's produced by Tone Capone, shit slapping. But yeah, definitely Sugar Hill Gang. All them people that laid the foundation. People from the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Those cats really put some shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now let me ask you this, Abraham. What age would you say that you actually started taking it serious and started to putting shit on paper, started writing shit down? Like, were you a young teenager, would you say, or maybe later on in your years?
I just, just fuck with it as a youngster all the way. And I think mostly I freestyle a lot, You know what I'm saying? Just freestyle. But I do write some stuff down, you know what I'm saying? But it's the best way to do it. But I like to freestyle a lot, you know what I'm saying? I just go off of what I'm feeling.
Okay. And when you say you freestyle, a lot of times some people, like for an example, I was in one session where I just saw Jay-Z just vibing to a beat and he started humming shit. Then he walks in the vocal room, starts laying it down.
Yeah.
Is that kind of similar to what you do?
Yeah. It's just go like, whatever I feel, it's going to do a track. I do a track, one takes, you know what I mean? Just knock it down.
Okay.
Do the backgrounds, do everything, go to the next track. Skip the backgrounds, go to the next track, whatever.
Right.
That's all. It was just fun like that. But it took a while before you can get like that. You know what I mean? Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually it was just like that. When I was like that, at the top of my game, it was just like that's all I was doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? Off the cuff, and I think I heard that's how a couple artists like Rucci. Heard of Rucci? He said that's how he doing it right now. A lot of cats that be really on their shit with the zoned in on that right shit. That's how you do it. You right there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's whatever you spitting is gonna be that shit, because that's the newest shit out.
Right.
Coming out your mouth right there. So
that'll work. Now, growing up, what rap groups, if you can kind of like shed a little bit of light on what type of rap groups were you bumping growing up, man?
I listen to everybody, man. BC Boys, it was sick ass white boy, sick crew. I fucked with everybody, man. EPMD. I fuck with Cruise. Wu-Tang was cool, you know what I mean? But wasn't nothing like the West Coast. We didn't really come out strong till NWA, of course, and Death Row and all that shit. But before that, it was just Too Short. You know what I'm saying? That's all we had was Too Short, and learn these other cats. But couldn't relate to nothing more than Too Short basically back then. You know what I'm saying? But it was like you had to still be aware of everything. I don't know, some like. Education was serious.
Yeah. What do you think it was about Too Short, man? Because you know what? Every time I interview somebody from the Bay Area, they're like, we had Too Short. We know that he's a pioneer. Mm-hmm. But what do you think it was about his music, about him, that really captivated everybody, man?
Man, for real, Tony, that dude is the most, like, he should be the most underrated, like, man that affected business. Like, that man, he put shit together. Lil Jon, because through him, like hella names I could drop, I think hella names that came up through him, through his camp.
Yeah.
And he helped get on. So and he done did a whole lot of shit for this rap game, man, in a real way. But the independent stuff that he did for us, you know what I'm saying? He was the first one really selling, the first one that got a deal with the label, maintained his deal. And he always sold, man. He always made them records that just you're gonna repeat, you're gonna groove. You know what I mean?
I know that album. I believe it's Born to Mac, the one with Freaky Tales and stuff. Yeah. Now, obviously, you were bumping him before that.
Yeah, there was just a few, tapes that we did. The motherfuckers had, like 75 Girls or something like that, and well, of course, he had the Dope Fiend Beats, all that shit. Just, there was mixtapes. There was a lot of mixtapes going around still too back then. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. And around, take us back, bro, to like the first time. And how old were you when you started recording your first demos, your first rap demos? Like, even if they were just bullshit, like, I'm just fucking around. About how old were you around that time?
The first time I went to the studio was like, we didn't have no studio before that. It was just, it wasn't even no fake studio. It was just rapping over beats out loud, you know what I mean? But then when we went to go track something, it was like a 90, I don't know. It was a long time ago, man. For real.
Right.
So, it was like, but the first time I went in there, I got lucky and just hit something that, I've been working on, and kind of produced the beat and put it together with a producer. He just, he could do anything you play, humdrum or whatever. And that's what we got in the Bay Area is a lot of players, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cats that play all instruments. So if you could tell them the part you want, they could play it for you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you could name at least 3 of the Bay Area greats, rap greats, 3, just the Bay Area. Who would those top 3 be for you?
Too Short, like I said, that'll be number 1. That man been blueprint, man, pioneer. Mac Dre, of course, and I mean, shit, it's got to be 40. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, E40.
Yeah,
that'll work, man. Now let me ask you this: as far as your music is concerned, who do you think inspired your style? And I'm going somewhere with this. That's why I ask. Okay.
I don't know who inspired my style. I like to think, we just came up with it, or it was just off the cuff of what we was doing right at that time.
Okay. Now, the reason why I bring that up, I had Cliff Richie here. I know you know Cliff Richie.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. I believe it was episode 146. Mm-hmm. Okay. And Cliff Richie had something interesting, and I want to say something to the public watching right now. I want you guys to type in Cliff Richie on Roadium Radio. I believe it's episode 146, because Cliff Richie, being a black man, dropped a lot of knowledge, a lot of history, and a lot of gems pertaining to raza. Okay. He said something, and I'm quoting him. Okay. He said, there was a lot of black artists that took a lot of things that belonged to raza because they figured nobody was going to listen to them. Nobody was going to buy their music. So they just kind of just took it, whether it was their style, whether it was their logo, whether it was their music or whatnot, and used it for themselves.
Right.
Okay. Then that led up to this. He said, like Tupac. He said Tupac took Don Cisco style. Okay. Now he said that, so I stopped him and I said, okay, hold on. I need you to repeat that. I need you to repeat that. And I said, okay. So he said, okay, yeah, Tupac took Don Cisco's style. So I thought about that for a second, okay? Because that's not the first time that I've heard about that. As a matter of fact, I've heard about that since the 90s. When you busted on Estilo Frio, Cold Style, okay? Which was a track that I produced.
Dope track.
And because when I heard it, you know what I thought automatically. And I remember I showed a clip and he said, no, that's his style, bro. He said, Pac bit him. Then when I listened to Pac's first 2 albums, Pac didn't sound the way he did on the All Eyes on Me album. It almost seemed like he had a totally different style. Now, maybe you're a humble cat, bro, but I want you to speak on it. What do you know about that, man?
I just know we, from the same area, man. Spit. He's been to my shows, you know what I mean? He's been there a few times. And he's seen how we get down, Mothership Connection parties with DJ Easy. Shout out to my man, My Emotion, love him. That man, we used to rock the Mission Rock, all different type of the Big Heart City, these clubs, and Money B and Shock and Pac would come out, introduce us and because the parties would be cracking every guarantee, you know what I mean? Be like once a month. And my man, My Emotion would let us get up there and get down, you know what I'm saying? So we would tear shit up. And shit, it's just the way, I don't know what it was. And I don't think he necessarily bit my style or I bit his style. It's just the way, I spit the way it comes naturally, you know what I'm saying? And of course, I listen to what he's got out there because it's so abundant out there. It's so recognized. I mean, I love it. It's great, but it's definitely in my vein, in my music that I do, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely what I get down on and what I'm natural to.
Do you think that he bit you, man?
Like I just said, I don't think he bit me, man. I mean, I hope he didn't, you know what I'm saying? God forbid. I don't think that's, he don't need to. He's himself, but now, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. That man is great. And we're not taking nothing away from his legacy, because obviously it's already established. Yeah. But do you think possibly when he heard you buzz, seeing you perform, that it might have inspired his style? Because obviously when you heard his record, All Eyes on Me, you must have thought, bro. I hope it did. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Every time I get on stage, every time I do something, I hope it influences somebody to either emulate the swag or to
speak a little bit closer, my bro.
To emulate the swag or to try to congratulate or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or participate in the party, you know what I'm saying, try to make it live.
Right. Okay, all right. I just had to ask you that because that was like the number one question that everybody wanted me to ask you. But now I'm sure you've been asked that a lot on the streets.
Yeah. I mean, man, it's just crazy. I'll tell you the truth. Don Cisco is Don Cisco. I wish I would have been able to do a little more music with Pac. I did some things with him, but I'll tell you what I've been trying to do now lately is do a shit in Spanish, man, and bring it to the Spanish-speaking audience, man. So this way, they'll be able to maybe recognize my voice. Maybe I could be a way to get him to,
Right.
get some of his music, Spanish out. Because Brenda Got a Baby, and shit was off the hook.
Yeah. Okay.
It was tight. I did it out here too. It was sick. Brenda Got a Baby, word for word, it follows everything, just like, you know what I'm saying? All in Spanish, though. And, you know what I mean? I just like to see all our people get more and more credit, you know what I'm saying, for what we've done.
Yeah. Well, you've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
Around what year, if you can remember, did you meet Pac?
That was like 80-something, like 89 or something like that, 90, 91 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was around, right when they was doing their thing. And because they was up, we was just doing the Gavin. I was doing some of the last Gavin reports in San Francisco. I don't know if you ever you heard of that.
I was at the Gavin 1992. That was when I met Pac.
Okay, so I did like the last 3 Gavins. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I was just mostly beating the streets out there. I just campaigning. You know what I mean? And that's how I came across him. And that's how he would come to our parties and rock with us. You know what I'm saying? So. That's what he was doing. So it's just that's what the Bay Area. That's what we came with my shit. My ideas, I used to come out ripping them, man. You know what I mean? I used to love doing my shit. It was tight, man. Real. It was hip hop, but it was West Coast and it was Latino. You know what I'm saying? Always true to what I do. You know what I'm saying? So when I come out here, I do the shows and get received well. Come out with that Cisco kid. My boy DJ be scratching it up, ripping it up. Vicious.
Yeah. See, and that's one thing why I wanted you here, because you're one of those guys that needs to get their flowers, because you've been doing this for a very, very long time. Mm-hmm. And you came up at a time where the rap game, and even though it still is, but it was predominantly black, and we were a lot on the outside, even though we might have grew up with our black homies. Yeah. But we stood out like sore thumbs, especially me in the DJ world.
You biggest, you stand out.
But that's what I'm saying is that that's why I'm glad you're here, so we can talk about this, because, like for an example, I'll tell you another guy that deserves his flowers too is Frost. He's been doing it for years, since the 80s. There's a lot of guys out there, Now, at what point did you start coming out here and start recording with Chicano rappers? For an example, rest in peace, Slow Pain.
Rest in peace, Slow
Pain. Nino Brown. Okay, Frost, and then my boys Lawless Click from here, from the city of Wilmington. Sub G. And we were all in the studio. Okay, I produced a lot of songs. As a matter of fact, one of the songs that I ended up producing, that ended up on your album, and I didn't know until recently you told me, was a song that you did called.
Just Like Mexico.
Just Like Mexico.
Tony A did that.
Yes.
Credit wasn't on it. Rest messed up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get him right, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're getting that right now, big dog.
Right. Damn right.
Then there was a dope song to me that I really, really love. Estilo Frio, Coast Style. And you tore that shit up.
Yeah, that was a freestyle. I went in there and just, I heard that shit. I was like, whoo, wait a minute. It just inspired. I just laid the whole shit down, and she was like, I got it. So, ran with it.
And you know what's funny, man? The songs, I'm not going to mention his name, but the song, not my boy G, but the songs that I was doing that for, the guy that was paying me, I was supposed to mix those songs. I like mixing my shit.
That would have been way tighter too.
Yeah, bro, because it had no bottom. It just had a fat bass line. I couldn't hear the fucking kick. Yeah, right. But you tore that shit up. And it was G, it was you, and Little Rob. I believe Little Rob was on there.
No, he's not on that one. He
did The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Yep, that was a dope one too.
Yeah.
That was the first time I got down with Little Rob like that.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
And that was a Clint Eastwood, I had Clint Eastwood, Good, Bad, and the Ugly played over again.
Everything was dope. That's what I'm saying. You're missing too from the game. You need to bust one of the things out because you think deeply. You know what I'm saying? Like Kara West wants to. You think very deeply.
Yeah. What is it? I think very deeply. Yeah. Fuck, bro. So you were a big fan of East Coast rap as well.
I mean, I just feel like you got to know the script. You know what I'm saying? Where it started. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know all that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm clear with all that. Okay, boom. That's cool. I love it. Respect it. If they don't, you know what I mean? Now I had to get the West Coast. Of course, know where we coming from. Know that shit. I lived it right here. Chicano rap, lived it. I just like to see the game progress and do things. I'm loving to see the video shows and the shit, the podcast that you come with. Glad you're on your 297th show, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait till it's 2097 because that's when,
hell yeah,
doing it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep on being successful, man.
Absolutely. Now, what was your connection out here? Like, who was it that was telling you should come out here, record with us, you should come out here and, track with us? Who was your connection out here?
Nobody, actually. I did a thing for Bill Walker, Count Breakers.
Okay.
And Raul called me up.
Right.
And he hit me up. His name, he had a company. They brought me out there, and that was the time I came down and I got down with you on them tracks. Right.
Now, was that the first time or the only time that you ever recorded with Frost, or had you done work before?
No. Frost and me got history before that.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, as far as was he the one that brought you out here, or this was a whole Lawless thing first?
No, that time for that trip it was Lawless. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They brought me down, do like 4 songs. But prior to that, when Frost first was doing his thing, of course, you know what I mean, I gave him his flowers. I came out and seen him when he came to my city out there in the Bay Area, and hung out with him the first night. We did our thing, and you know what I mean, got to see how he operated or whatever. And so I've known him since then days, but you know what I mean, when he was with Virgin and everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was definitely, I would say, probably early 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been knowing him for a while. And how did that connection come together?
My manager, we were both managed by the same dude, Maury Alexander and Jerry Heller, really. It said, on my contract, it said Maury and Jerry. I signed because I seen Jerry. I was like, okay, so signed it, whatever. And, one day I was like, Maury, where's Jerry at, man? Because we used to be, you know Maury, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, you keep talking about Jerry this, Jerry this. Where's Jerry at? He's like, he's right there and over there, Cisco, just go.
Yeah.
Remember Maury used to talk? And called him Jerry, what's up, Jerry? Went up, hung out with Jerry for a minute. And Easy and them cats, got to know them cats for a bit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, so that was definitely early 90s.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this, because obviously you see Straight Outta Compton, you know the stories about Jerry Heller, but Jerry actually managed you. Jerry actually managed me from 96 to late 98, okay? Around the time that, his book came out I think it was 2006 that his book came out. Because I went to his book signing, he gave me a book, he autographed it. How was your relationship with Jerry? Was it always cool? We're talking about Jerry Heller.
Yeah, Jerry was cool with me, man. I mean, we never got too far the cordial stuff. Like, we didn't get deep in the business. We were about to, but it never actually transpired. We, exchanged no money or contracts. But the whole time was cool. You know what I mean? But you never know how the business is until you get your contract and so you see what they're talking about.
Now, how long would you say now you've been in this rap game, bro?
Since then, man, it was 90s, the early 90s, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, at least 30 years.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Do you feel that you've gotten, and I'm only asking you this because I'm going to give you my answer first. Do you feel you've gotten more good, or do you feel you've gotten more bad out of this industry than good? Let me give you my answer. For me, I felt that I gotten more bad than good out of this music industry. And I'll tell you why. Because DJing, producing, traveling, that wasn't the problem. The problem for me was the business side. It was always, not necessarily always getting ripped off, but seeing how crooked motherfuckers are, bro, because money changes everyone. Money changes everyone. You think you may have a good, solid team, but there's always a sneaky motherfucker. There's always talking to somebody in your camp.
Shit, motherfuckers was getting shady with each other over the EDD money. And that's little, 25,000, 30,000. These cats was flipping like really like, before they get the money, I'm going to give you half, I'm going to give you what. You see them boys get their money, they don't want to see you for nothing.
They don't want to see you for nothing, bro.
Nah, man. You're not going to see them. And that's the cold part. Imagine that when some cats doing record deals for like 100,000 or, more than that, of course they're gonna get shady, man. Of course it's gonna. You know the thing. Record industry rule number 4,000 in Haiti. Record companies people are shady, bro. You gotta know that shit,
bro. Okay. I was in a studio one time with a female artist, late 90s. Okay. She's in the vocal room, and I'm like, "Yo, you ready?" She's like, "Yeah, hold on." And I hear a door open, and I hear dudes like, "Hey, you know what? I'm trying to work with you." Some dude crept into the studio, knew that I was there, went into the vocal room because he had already been there, and he didn't know that we were recording and listening to everything. Yo, you know what? I'm just trying to offer you this. You know, I know you fucking with Tone, but yeah, here's what I'm trying to offer. And
you got it on tape?
Yes. And this dude didn't know shit about the industry. So let me speak to and maybe you can chime in on this. Let me speak to people that got record labels or managers or even rappers. You need to know the music business for yourself, because there's always going to be a shady ass motherfucker that is going to throw a monkey wrench in your fucking deal. Anything to fuck it up, try to steal your artist, whatever. You know, it's just the way it is, bro.
And that kind of shit don't do nothing but mess up the game for everybody. You know
for everybody.
And that's the cold part about it. You know what I'm saying?
I could name at least three people that most likely a lot of people have heard of, because at one point they had hits, okay? I started fucking with them. And I had major labels now interested because I was producing their record. And I had good people behind me, like a Violet Brown or even a Jerry, that can walk into a record label and say, sign them.
Violet Brown, that was a powerful name right there. Too.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. And she don't live too far from me. I've had her here before.
Okay.
And before you know it, Tony, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and do my own thing. Then I find out somebody that I know offered them money not to fuck with me no more. Now, let me ask you this, Don. What am I supposed to do now with a 12-song demo?
You're supposed to go sugar on that shit for real, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a cold game, man, because this is street. This is street shit. You know what I'm saying? So, ain't gonna respect nothing but fear out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody respect nothing but something that they scared of. You know what I mean? You're better off having some fear than some love out here, because it'll sell you short. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to money, it's a cold thing. And the cold part about it, it's so hard to get somewhere in this game that that's what gets everybody on to the end of that line type shit. You know, really to just do janky shit, like fuck it, janky. You know what I mean? Like that's not the way to go. You know what I mean? But it might seem like that. You know what I'm
I won't mention the dude's name, but I'll mention his record label because I don't care. I was fucking with a dude one time. We had 12 songs already. Shit was fucking banging. We already had a buzz. We started doing shows already. Good fucking buzz out there. I mean, then they offered us like $240,000 to sign with them. Cool. I was like, okay, fuck it. We're going to take it. A major label. Okay. This guy literally fucked off the whole deal because when he heard the quote that what we might be getting, he immediately asked me, how much do you want? Now, keep in mind, I'm pretty much road managing for him. I'm DJing for him. I'm producing for him. And you know who's funding the project?
And you're funding it too?
And I'm funding it.
Gonna ask you how much you want to get.
How much do you want to get?
That's crazy.
So you know what I said? Because this was my whole deal. I'm going to get half, bro. I'm going to get half of that advance.
Hey, that's a good deal.
Okay?
For real.
Yeah, I'm going to get half. And this dude, and I'm saying this, you guys, because I truly need you guys to learn this, because happens amongst Raza right here. This dude went to the record label and pretty much said, I'm going to cut out Tony and I'm going to cut out Jerry Heller. Sign me. Sign me. Like, we'll get other producers. All because the money changed him.
You know what is crazy? The truth about that is, too, that messed you up more than anything. He lost the powers that you brought to the table. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, you would never want to. But you don't realize that at that time. You might be thinking, they're in my way. They're getting my 5,000 or 10. Man, them 5,000 to 10,000s is nothing, man, for real.
Nothing.
So
so they pretty much escort him out of the building. You know, long story short, about 3 weeks later, I'm not fucking with dude no more. I wasted like about almost 2 years trying to get to where we're going to get at. So couple of months later, he contacts me and he says, "Hey, I'm gonna have this record label from the Bay Area try to get a hold of you." And I was like, "What the fuck? I'm not fucking with you." So this guy from this record label called Greenside.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. Calls me up. Yeah, we don't even want to own the music. We just want to license it, and we want to give you $5,000.
What'd you say?
Go fuck yourself. And I just hung up on him. That's exactly what I said, bro. Now, I won't say the name because, I mean, ever since then, we talked, we were cool. But the reason why I said that, it wasn't necessarily personal to him, but it was personal to the artist that was trying to get him to buy my music so he can release it and do whatever. But
somebody should have collected that 5,000 off Greenside though. He's supposed to get their money, man. Supposed to get their money.
All good, man. All good. So now, you did a lot of recordings with you know what? Why don't you just drop some of the names, my bro? Some of the recordings that you did. You take your time, bro.
I can't even tell. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking to the mic, my bro, because I
can't even tell you, man. I mean, you got, you know, of course, my crew, my clique. Shout out to Baby Bash, JT, Latino Velvet clique. You know what I mean? LBC, Frost. Shout out to Frost. These are people that I definitely work with. Beyond that was the Bay Area team like Miami, Mac Dre. Yeah. You know, the whole Diz, everybody, you know, out there. You know what I'm saying? Doobie, Mac Moss. Shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? I had a lot of cats on my album. Be Legit always comes through for me when I call him. You know, Corrupt, Roscoe, of course, Dog Pound, my brothers out here in LA. I fucks with different cats, man. You know, Roger Troutman, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? We lost him. That was my big brother. That was like my big brother. You know
what was your relationship with him?
We just got together at a car show and talked, and I paid him to come out and do some music for me, and then do the same thing. He paid me to come out there to date and get on his album. So I'm on his like 4 songs. It was unreleased album that he got with, you know, Warner Brothers. I'm trying to see if we can get that, if anybody knows how to get that.
Do you know if they're ever going to release that?
I don't know, man. But the shit was slapping. It was some tight ass shit that we did. We did some remakes of, and that's why they got mad, because Roger had been with them 10 years. It was 10 albums already. So he was like, "Fuck these motherfuckers. I'm finna get him." You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remake some shit, no original shit. So. But we did some sick remakes. Inner City Blues, Curtis Mayfield, Making a You, The Message. He brought back some slaps, you know what I mean? And then with this talk box and everything. So when he gave it to Warner Brothers was like, what is this? Okay, this is great, but where's the original? He said, you ain't getting no more original music. This is my last album for you, man. I'm done. That's it. And they was like, well, we ain't gonna accept it. Like, deuces. So he walked out, you know what I'm saying? They're like, we ain't gonna accept it. So that's why, you know, things didn't transpire good, and they, you know, his brother had to pull that janky move and kill him and his brother.
Wow. Well, see, but these are the stories, bro, honestly, that your fans need to hear, because a lot of times people that may not know you, let's just say you've been out of the limelight for a while, okay? And then they say, oh, who's this cat, Don Cisco? For me, they need to know your history, bro. Right. Because nobody's going to be able to tell your story better than you can.
That's right.
You know, and that's why I'm glad you're here, honestly, so that you can receive your flowers. And when we open up the phone lines eventually, anything that I didn't ask you or anything that I didn't cover, I want them to ask you, you know, anything pertaining to music. Sure. You know, now let's talk about Latino Velvet, because that's one thing that a lot of people were saying on the comments. You know, ask them about Latino Velvet, ask them about Latino Velvet. How did that come together? And once again, who were the members of this crew?
Came together in like about the 90s or something like that, right there. And I was like saying, doing my thing, campaigning, and I bump into Deep's on the same bill with me at Alameda Car Show, the water right there, and I see them Into Deep, and he had Baby Bash with him. You know what I'm saying? First time I met Baby Bash. Baby Bash was promoting this project he had called Latino Velvet. He's like, yeah, I want to get you on it. I'm like, for sure, hell yeah, I got you. You know what I mean? Anything has to do with Latino, I'm with it, 100%. Yeah. So he's like, all right, for sure. So I think they called me like a couple days later. I showed up to the studio, and that day we did like 3 songs. We did like the Rasa Park, the West Coast Radios, and one other song or something. It's Going Down or something. She was knocking. We did like 3 in like 3 hours or something. And Bash was like, yeah, I'm liking this, man. It's dope. It's dope. And so from there, the project came, and we were sitting in the car with his manager. I forget his name, was Bernard or something. Bernard, yeah. And that dude pulled a little, you know Bernard? You remember Bernardo Gordon?
No, the manager that I know that he has now is Big Head, if I'm correct.
Yeah, no, that dude, yeah, no, that's that dude cool. But now we're talking about, I forget his name, Bernard Gorley or something like that. Anyways, dude was a dude on the record called Swerve Records. He ended up jacking people, burning them.
No shit.
Yeah. So it was just, you know, but that's how I met him. I met up with the brothers right then. They was out of Vallejo, and I started going to Vallejo a lot, or they started coming down to San Juan, Frisco, and recording with me. And just took off. We just packaged it up and, you know, did our thing. And then we put Frost on the Rasa Park and Roger, and the shit was knocking. Shit was really slapping.
Hell yeah. Now, once again, for the people that may not know, how many albums did Latino Velvet come out with?
I think it was two albums, 3 projects, I think, but 2 albums, or 3, yeah.
Did you guys perform a lot together?
Every chance we could, man. It was always, that's all we did until, you know, Bass took off. Then when Bass took off, he's been doing his thing, you know.
He's still doing his thing.
Yeah, since that took off, he ain't looking back. He ain't even tripping on the Velvet. You know what I mean? He's like, he's doing his thing. So, and I mean, he's Velvet to, you know, to the last day, but yeah, his priority is handling that Bass shit, you know what I'm saying? Which is a full plate and a big order to handle.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Now let me ask you this again. Late '90s, we did some songs together that I can remember. Just like Mexico, Estilo Frio, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and I think there might have been another one. I'm not sure. Did you ever do one on a reggae beat?
Yeah, we did that one about the weed. Remember?
Oh yeah, I did that one.
I know. I jumped on every Tony. I said, "Who did these tracks?" I asked dude, "Who did these tracks right here, bro? These ones right here. Who did this?" And dude told me, "Tony A." I said, "Okay, you got any more Tony A's?" He said, "I think I 5. Bring them all. We're gonna do all the Tony A tracks right now." Did those right off the top. You know what I mean? That's those
right.
First 5 I did, because it was not a problem. It was like, man, that shit. He knows how to make this shit. You know what I mean? It's just okay. I already know what to do because it's just laid it all out.
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
I just got down on it, man.
Well, wait till people hear what I'm working on right now. So, so yeah. No, but you know what, man? Look, because I know you earlier. You asked me, you still working on some beats? So I'm gonna ask you, are you still working on music?
Right now, I am. I ain't been messing with it in a minute, man. Just ain't been feeling the need to, like, or the urge to. It's just been, you know what I mean, handling my life and taking care of my people, my son. But yeah. Lately, more than not, like the last couple of weeks, I've been pretty fucking with it.
Do you still attend events like concert shows? Do you still go visit some of the homies where they're performing?
Like bashing them over?
Yeah,
of course. I was just out there. I think me and Bash will be out there. Santa Maria. You mentioned Santa Maria. It's gonna be like May 5th. I'm gonna be out there May 5th or 6th or something.
Is it May 5th or I think it's late? With the Ice Cube one?
No, the one he's doing out there is like. I think he's doing a Stevie B and some other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's one in no, it's not Santa Maria, in Bakersfield. He's doing.
No, yeah, he's got Bakersfield. No, he's got Stockton. He's got 2 shows the next day. 6, you're right.
Okay.
Stockton and
because
Vegas and Bakersfield or something like that.
Okay, yeah, because the Bakersfield one is the one with Cube, Cypress Hill, Sugar Free, and I think Burner's on there. I'm gonna be at that one.
Okay.
So
that's
hopefully
dope.
you can make it out there, man.
Okay, for sure.
It'll be cool to fucking sip on a cold one and watch the show, bro.
For sure.
So
I'm trying to see it too.
Hell yeah, big dog. So let me ask you, when can we expect possibly you to be performing again, man?
Maybe this summer, man. I'm gonna get out there and do a few things. They just asked for me and JT to come out, but JT, shout out JT, said he's taking a little break right now from doing shows.
Okay. Is he still staying out there?
He's staying out in the Bay Area.
Okay. Now, when you came out here to Long Beach, what made you move out here to Long Beach? Just work?
My baby's mama, man, for real. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I met her out here, and fell in love with her. Had my child, a beautiful thing, and shit.
Awesome, man. Congratulations on that. That'll work. So you plan on moving back out here at all?
Yeah, I do, man. If I can, some of my people. Shout out to I can't remember his name, man. But he's a brother that lost his life in the county of Los Angeles County Jail.
Uh-huh.
In the hands of the sheriffs. I don't know what happened, but he died like that. You know what I'm saying? And
was this recent?
This was like a couple years ago, and he just he's from Long Beach. But
okay.
So they're gonna do it like I think his father's gonna do a studio or something for him, like because I guess the youngster wanted to do some music. So now that he's gone, in honor of him, they're gonna build a studio up for him or something.
For a minute, I thought you were talking about Johnny J, but he's not from Long Beach.
Oh no, you know what? I was just thinking about. I'm telling you, I was just thinking about Johnny J. Man, that right there, that's the cool part because I had just got a hold of Johnny J. We had talked and I was waiting. He went to Australia or something. He said he had to go do, and then he had to do this little time. And we were supposed to get together, you know what I'm saying?
Same thing with me.
It's cold, man.
We talked a couple of weeks before he turned himself in.
He was really, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, and you know what's funny, bro? Because when he hit me up and told me, I got about 80 Tupac songs and we're going to go ahead and work. I need some production. I was like, hell yeah.
He goes like, I got you up.
Yeah, bro. He goes
For
like,
real.
yeah. He goes, I'm with Tupac's mom. He goes, and she's suing Suge for $100 million. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then when I heard he passed, I right away thought, okay, Suge has something to do with it. But it wasn't until, and I will never say names, until I met the deputy that witnessed it.
What happened, bro? You know what happened?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you after. I don't want to say it because my boy, the deputy, watches this show,
Right.
and I'm not trying to get in trouble because we work out at the gym together.
Yeah, for sure.
So much love, carnal. Anyways, man, but that was sad, bro. When I heard about Johnny J, because Johnny J was fucking very, very talented. I had Candyman here, and when I shared that story with Candyman, he received somewhat closure because he said that him and Johnny J had just mended things right before he went in. I guess they were not too good or whatnot. But it's always good to mend things, bro, because you never know when it's your last day, bro.
That's real shit, man. You never know. Time is not promised, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's not promised. All we got is right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, absolutely. So let me ask this, man. Was there ever anybody out there that you didn't record with that you was like, man, I wish I could have done a track with this cat or this cat? Anybody out there?
That's dead now or something?
He could be living or deceased.
Man, there's some good cats out there, man, and I love to fuck with a whole bunch of them. I can't think of nobody offhand that I missed out. I would like to fuck with there's some good cats out there, man. I just wish some of my cats would have stuck around a little longer, like Roger. When he got killed that night, man, he was on his way to L.A. And it was gonna be me, him, Tony G, and this was before like Lincoln Park, all that shit. He was like, look, I'm coming out there. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be like Tony G on ones and twos, and you know what I mean. We're gonna remake all this. He had a good idea, had a good vision, and he was like coming out here to do that shit.
Now Tony G's another legend. If you don't mind me
Shout out to Tony G, man. That boy right there, that's my big brother right there. That dude always looked out for me, man. And he always had nothing but, good direction. And it's just fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, couldn't catch the right situation. I tried a couple times with them niggas.
Yeah.
They're good people, man. They make some shit happen. They make big shit happen. It's just, shout out to Pablito.
Pablito's my big homie right there, bro.
For real. Them brothers right there. Cool, man.
Hey, were you ever a part of that, what they had at downtown? Remember that Hit a Lick?
Hit a Lick. I was out there. I wrote Frost's album right then. I wrote that was, that was then.
Do you remember what album that was?
That was then. This is now.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was like, with the theater and all that shit that he did right there with everybody. It was a tight ass album too. Pain and he had a couple of cool songs we did. Pablito right there. That was a tight ass studio right there.
Yes, it was.
We shot that video with Daz Dillinger in there, putting in work.
Who was on the track? Obviously,
well,
Daz,
me, Daz Dillinger, Fred Reck produced it. I think me, Daz Dillinger, and Frost. That's what it was.
Wow, Fred Reck's another dope producer.
Yes. Shout out to Fred. Where you at, boy?
Yeah. There's another guy that I'm trying to get in here.
Yeah.
I met Fred Reck. I want to say 1996 or 97 with Frost. This is when Scoop, Frost's son, was just a little boy.
Shout out to Scoop, man. That's my little.
I remember he had the Walkman, the CD Walkman. Okay. And I asked him, you know, he was a youngster. He was just a kid. And he was on the plane with us. We were going to Arizona to do a show. And I said, what are you listening to? And he goes, Wu-Tang. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I said, so Frost, why are you bringing your boy? And they were filming him. And he said, oh, he's going to make his rapping debut, you know, tomorrow in Arizona. And he did. You know, I don't know if they still have the footage, but he was a youngster. But I remember the crowd went wild when he said, Chicano, and I'm brown and proud.
Scoop,
yeah. He was just
Scoop, man. Shout out to Scoop. You know, I love you, man. That boy should know something, man. I lived with them and Frost, man, for a minute. And that was like my little homie, man, for real. It was just, you know, Frost was real busy doing his thing. And at the house was just me and Scoop. And, you know, days like that, you know what I'm saying? I took care of him, made sure he was good. Like, you know, for real, like a motherfucker was supposed to. And they had me, like basically, Paulito and them, they hired me to, like, you know, get his rap game right. You know what I'm saying? We need to get him up at the part. Like, they got it. So I started putting him on like a little schedule. He was working out, getting his little vocals together daily. And then he would be like, okay, am I done? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo. Like, tell him, what you gonna go do? Be like, just make some beats. So I go. So it's go on for weeks, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this guy wants to run and go do his beats, right? So one day I'll go over there, I'm like, hey, let me hear what you doing. Let me hear your beats. He's like, you wanna hear my beats? I'm like, yeah. Playing his beats, man. I listened to him. I said, took the headphones off. I said, bro, you're a producer, bro. You ain't no rapper. You could be a rapper, easy. You could probably be a rapper too. You could do it all. But for real, your gift is just production, man. You're a natural kid. That motherfucker, he had archive already, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of good ass, dope ass ideas, like really, and samples right and loops right, and the idea was there, raw, whatever. And that's how I ended up writing a song for Bash called Mamacita, but it's a Spanish version. Mamacita, pensando en ti como yo te quiero. It was just like, you know, it's all in Spanish. The whole song was in Spanish first. I got it from Scoop. Scoop gave me the beat.
No shit.
Yeah, and I was like, and some shit happened where, you know what I mean, Scoop, you know what I mean, we had to break ways and shit, and it was kind of funky. So even though you never got to really, you know, hear my side, I wish you would listen, because it's real shit. But so I lost contact with him, and all I had was a beat CD with like 100 beats. I don't know, it was like 50 beats on there or something, all dope. So that was one that I wrote to, and Bash heard it and was like, man, what's up? So what you gonna do with this? I was like, he's like, let's do something with it. I'm like, all right.
So you wrote that shit. Wow. Yeah. So you say you ghost wrote for a lot of people before you were called ghostwriter?
Oh yeah, man. Matter of fact, Gold Toes is, you know, I'm working with Gold Toes right now, trying to get him ready for a boxing championship. You know what I'm saying? He gonna rap championship. He gonna go out there and try to represent it. There's Latin and trying to get it cracking. You know, he's a icon in our community as well. You know what I'm saying? He's a pillar out here, been doing this thing. Shout out to Gold Toes and GT and, you know, all that. There's Latin.
Yeah, all these guys, man, they were commenting on your post today. Gold Toes, Big D with Magic's manager.
Oh, so, Big D, man. Yeah. I've been trying to get a hold of you, Big D, man. Yeah. Act like you ain't know, bro. For real.
But you know what? Like, do you mind dropping any other names that you might have wrote for? I know you mentioned Bash, you mentioned Frost, a couple of other heads.
I wrote for
Gold Toes.
Yeah. Wrote for I think I did some. Oh no, I didn't write for her though. I used to write for a couple of different Latino artists that was trying to do it, trying to make it happen.
También escribes en español.
Simon, you know what I mean? I do the whole thing. Bilingual, bi-coastal, we rock this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? However, we got to get down. I liked a lot of the Spanish rappers coming out now lately, that Dominican and that Colombian shit, and that shit, they tearing shit up.
You think you write some reggaeton shit?
I mean, not reggaeton shit, but, you know, I probably like Don Omar type shit, you know?
I love Don Omar.
Motherfucking hard, right?
He's fucking hard, bro.
Yeah, I'll give a fuck.
Bro, let me tell you something. When you play that shit at a motherfucking club, bro.
Yeah, this shit go hard. Man.
Go hard, and those girls be dancing, their hips don't lie.
Yeah, come on. Well, you don't like that?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Unless you're on the other side of the tracks.
Come on,
But yeah, man, you know what? Fuck, it's good to have you here, bro. And I love chopping it up with you. We still got a minute, but I want to continue to talk about your music. How many albums would you say total that you have released for the public? That once again, that maybe it's the first time hearing of Don Cisco, you know, and we're filling them in. About how many albums you got out there?
I think I got just Don Cisco. I got like 2 albums, 2 or 3, or 2 in the mixtape.
Okay,
mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay, and this mixtape, is this something that you just?
Well, my boy just happened to have one. It's like 10 years old or something. He just gave me a copy. I ain't seen it in a minute.
Okay,
so I'm gonna go home on the way back. You know, listen to it a little bit.
Okay,
on it.
And out of your what inspired that one song? Go ahead, bro.
I just want to shout out my homeboy that made it possible. George and his son. Shout out to them. It's their birthday. It's my son's birthday, Kaiser.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, love them all. Go ahead.
Absolutely. What inspired that, Just Like Mexico, for the beat that you didn't know was mine?
That beat was slapping. That beat sounded like Just Like Compton to me. Like,
okay.
And so I'm like, well, it ain't just like Compton, but I'm like, Compton just like Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe back then not so much, but I seen it happening. I was like, it's gonna be a minute here pretty soon where it's just gonna be overran with my raza all through here. You know what I mean? And that's how it was in East Oakland, man. It was like, you know, it was predominantly all black. And then you go there now, it's like South America.
Shit changed now.
Yeah. I mean, the Panamanians, the Guatemala, I mean, everybody, the Hondos out there, like, you know what I mean? They're out there getting their money, whatever. They're out there. You know?
Yeah, man. So let me ask you this, because we tagged you on the Instagram flyer. Anybody want to follow Don Cisco? His Instagram is here on the screen, and it's on the description as well. You can click it. Definitely go directly to him. Are you still open to write for people? And are you still open for features?
Of course. You know what I'm saying? I love to get down with people, and I love to help out somebody. You know, they need some direction. Some people got the proper ass look. Some people got the proper ass swag, the attitude, you know what I mean? And their words could be a little sharper, you know what I'm saying? So you can make sure that you could really, everything counts, you know what I'm saying? Every second that you perform, whatever performance it is that you're recording. So you got 30 seconds, 45 seconds at a shot, you know what I mean? You want to make sure you do the best, the most effective type shit that you can.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself a Chicano rapper?
I consider myself, yeah, I mean, I am that, but I'm more than that as well. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself a rapper just first. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because today that's a big topic. People, are you a Chicano rapper or are you not a Chicano rapper? Okay. In the 90s, when we were releasing music, that wasn't even a subject.
Yeah.
We were just artists. You know, he's a rapper, he's an artist, that's it.
Yeah, that's how they, you know what, you kind of like, you kind of think, like, well, it's not fair. But really, that is fair. That's the fairest way to do it.
It is.
You know, for real.
You know, I mean, because, again, and I say this just to give an example, black artists don't ever ask each other, do you consider yourself black rap? I mean, think about that. It's true.
Do you? I don't know. Do you? I consider myself black. I consider myself black.
But you know what? Today, bro, we have gone so far and gotten so critical of each other. For an example, there was a black man taking questions, and I know this might be a little off, but I need you to understand what I'm saying. And this one female asked this black man, do you identify yourself as a black man? And then the black guy kind of laughed like, I'm black. Mm-hmm. And then she said, no, I know you're black, but you may not identify yourself as a black man. Today, I just think we've gotten so far. We're like, are you Chicano rap? Well, yeah, I am raza, bro. I am Chicano, but I mean, is this just a Chicano podcast? No, I'm Chicano, that podcast, you know? So it's almost like we've just gotten too technical with shit.
Yeah, putting all the names on it, man. It's a podcast.
That's
you know what I'm saying? It's about music, man.
It's about music.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. Okay, when Don Cisco is not listening to rap, what do you bump?
What I bump some I bump my boys, you know, I love my old school shit, man. I bump my Velvet Click crew. When I think about my dudes, I bump Sade, man, for real. That's really my shit, you know what I'm saying?
Especially the first album for me.
Yeah, that shit go hard right there. You know what I'm saying? seen her in concert the last time she came to California. So it was you know, she's definitely dope. That's one of the artists I definitely would like to work with, boy.
Yeah.
Sade, Miss Sade, for real.
Here's 3 females that, and I know I'm missing some, you know, maybe I'll add 4. Sade, amazing. And to me, these artists are amazing. I like Lauryn Hill.
Oh, man, come on.
Lauryn Hill's amazing. Alicia Keys.
Oh, my God.
She's amazing, okay? And here we have Tina Marie.
Oh, man.
Amazing. You know, and...
Rick James, when Rick James cooked up with her, Tina Marie. Hey, Rick James is amazing, too. That motherfucker wrote some shit. Did you hear the songs he wrote with her? And, like, his flavor was like that, too, where he just could get down, whatever it is, he can get down with it. For real.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You know what's crazy, bro? Quick story. I remember years ago in the 90s, somebody was telling me, man, he goes, that motherfucker, talking about Rick James, somebody told me this in the industry. That motherfucker right there hit the pipe so much, he can't even hit those notes anymore.
That might be true.
Okay.
That's a cool part.
Yeah, so I saw him at a Power 106 event, and the girls are going crazy over him. It was a full fucking house. And Big Boy, you know, was the MC, and Rick James goes, because they were yelling, because he just brought him up on stage. He wasn't supposed to perform. And Big Boy says, here, give him a little something.
Put him on the spot.
Yeah, put him on the spot. And this fool went, that shit sounded horrible.
Sound like Houdini. The nigga sounded like Houdini. What the fuck? That sound like Houdini. What the fuck?
Bro, the crowd laughed, bro. The crowd laughed. And he goes, fuck y'all. Walked off the stage. I was like, oh,
he said,
shit.
fuck y'all then.
Yeah, bro.
That's the cool part about it. You don't want to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? Up to trying to perform your song, you can't do it. That's not cool. Rick James, though, when he was in his heyday, was the sharpest musical mind out there right there at that point. Yeah. Some of the shit that he wrote with Tina Marie, I mean, duets was bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That Fire and all that shit was hard, man. Especially
I love the one he did with Smokey Robinson.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that fucking song, but that song was fucking amazing as well. But yeah, Rick James, definitely amazing. Man, it's one of my favorite songs, bro. Of course, you know, it ain't Super Freak. Those are all classics. But I remember Busting Out.
That was the one. Dun, 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 dun.
Fuck, amazing, bro. Amazing. That was almost even like some Parliament type of shit with them horns and shit.
He definitely was on that Parliament shit, but his shit was a little more mainstream, more like it just. George Clinton was a bad motherfucker too, man.
Yeah, he was.
No.
Yeah, he was. I saw a documentary that they did. I believe it was on Amazon.
Tear the roof off the mother?
I think so, on Amazon. Now, the story was there, but I thought personally that it was poorly put together. I just thought somebody big should have made that documentary.
Yeah.
But by the way, speaking of documentaries, you know who's coming out with one soon? The DOC.
Dum, 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 dum.
Hell yeah.
Formula. There was some sick shit. That was one of my favorite rappers right there, I'll tell you the truth.
Hell yeah.
That motherfucker was the one. I knew out of Cube and all them cats was nice, but not like that man right there.
I know. He was West Coast with an East Coast feel.
Yeah, that was my shit. That's where I'm feeling.
He was like right in the middle, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you're supposed to get down, like really satisfy. You should be able to satisfy both palates, you know what I'm saying? Real shit.
I mean, look, the East Coast was doing it, but they weren't accepting our shit back then. And look, you're part of it.
When we do our shit right, like DOC, they accepted DOC.
Yes, they did. But now, a lot of people didn't live and don't know about the era that we lived in, where at one point it was an East Coast, West Coast thing, you know, and East Coast wasn't playing our shit. They didn't want nothing to do with us, you know. But now all those East Coast cats all live out here now.
Yeah,
so
that's real because it comes full circle, like they say. You know what I'm saying? Everything comes around, goes around. California's always going to be involved now, forever. You know what I'm saying? Since music come out, you know, you got Capitol Records, big ass building like that, and shit that, you know, they need us.
Okay, I'm going to ask you, and I'm only going to give you one choice.
Okay,
one choice. Okay. What is one song that could be considered the West Coast anthem? Is there one rap song? There has to be one that you could say this is our West Coast anthem.
For life? We'll put one in a capsule and send it up to the sky or something like that?
Yeah. You want me to give you mine first?
What is it? Yeah.
For me, it'll be California Love.
Yeah, that might be it. Of course, that's it, probably. So
you put that motherfucker in, but bump that shit. Well, I was at a club with Quick and High C, 2017 in Scottsdale, Arizona. Bro, and they were just playing under that trap bullshit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was bored as fuck while the dance floor was packed, okay? And I'm there fucking drinking Red Bull with pineapple juice and pineapple Ciroc. High C introduced me to
that. Yeah, something in there.
Yeah, so I'm over here like bored as fuck, but the DJ threw on California Love and the fucking crowd erupted.
Crazy, yeah.
And then I looked at Quick and I said, why do we have to change music, bro? It was fine just the way it was.
You like to relax, not chilled out. You're like, now it's a party.
Now it's a fucking party, bro.
Got them started now.
Yeah, it's just today when I'm listening to today's music, bro, you know, my son thinks I hate on today's artists. I don't. But here's my thing. I told my son, mijo, I love hip hop. I love rap. But why don't you ask me better? What is it that you don't like about it instead of just saying I'm a hater? You know, so now let me ask you this. Do you like trap music?
Yeah, definitely. Like what, Gucci or like Pooh Shiesty?
I don't even know.
I mean, I like certain, or I like good artists. You know, like I think Pooh Shiesty's a good artist. I think you know, Lil Durk's a good artist. You know what I mean? I think some of these cats that come with that trap shit is dope. I mean, I don't fuck with that the drill type of music. I ain't really got into that too much, but I respected that. That other type of music they were doing that what is it called? When they rap, you know, Dissing the Dead. That crazy. You seen them?
Yeah, what was up with that, bro?
Boys, man, that one song they got with that to that one beat.
I don't know.
Dun, dun. When I See You is it's a crazy song, bro. It's like a poppy. It's like the most yuppie song, like white people songs in the world. You know what I'm saying?
No shit.
And he's talking about just straight real shit. Them boys are going crazy. It's the song went viral, like I think in the first month, like 4 million views or something.
You don't remember who it was?
Yeah, I know it was Young and Ace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up to my son. I'm sure he'll know. Yeah. He'll probably be like, Dad, I told you, but you just don't listen. I go, yeah, you're right.
That shit is banging, for real.
Oh, it was banging?
No, it's dope. The song goes. You haven't heard it?
No.
And they're on the golf course too. The videos in the golf course, like golf carts, like clowning, talking about. It's just crazy. I can't believe that shit actually came to be. Like these cats really do that. That's what they do. Diss each other and talk about who I smoke. Then they say the people's name and everything.
Oh, I think I fucking know. Especially since you said the golf course shit.
Yeah, that you know that song I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 all that shit. Song's crazy.
Fuck.
It's viral. That shit is crazy. You know what I mean? But it's crazy that we got to get like that. That's, you know, motherfuckers are killing each other like left and right with that shit.
See, but today it's all about the next spoof. Like, what can I do to get attention? It's a TikTok world now, bro. Yeah. Alex, do me a favor. When you get a chance, get my shit, please. So I'm gonna start drinking right now, bro, and then we're gonna go take phone calls in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But
you want break or something?
No, hell no.
Oh, okay.
No, we didn't take no break.
No breaks around here.
Hell no, not anymore. I used to do that, but not anymore.
I'm tired, boss.
Yes, exactly. So now, are you still in contact with Frost at all?
I haven't spoke to Frost in a minute. I think the last time I spoke to him, he was telling me good things about himself, and then I lost contact with him last time he was moving out of LA.
Okay, because I think now he still stays in Vegas, I believe.
That's what I heard. He's in Vegas, got a spot in Vegas.
Okay.
But I haven't heard from him.
Okay. You want a shot of tequila, bro?
Sure, man. Yeah,
okay, hold on. Let me open this shit up, and then we'll do that. Now, have you done any other live podcast interviews, bro, or is this your first?
No, this is my first, man. This is my first time coming out, fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I did Tony at the Roadium, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. You know what's funny, man? I would say about 90% of these artists that I interviewed, it was the first, interview, man. And I'm thankful that I played a role and I was instrumental in their, in their.
I guess this is the way to do it now. You got to be podcasting, so it's like, you are definitely bringing us people who haven't done podcasts first goers. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what it is? It's because if radio were to give you an interview, if they're only going to give you maybe about a 10, 15-minute interview at the most.
Yeah.
And it's going to be about who produced your record, when are you performing next, what can people expect? The fuck, this fucking plastic is fucking hard to rip off.
They got it childproof.
They do.
They got it.
You don't got a knife over there, bro? I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to you, man. You don't talk to me like that, man. No, it's all good. Shout out to the whole harbor area, man. All the people out here. Love y'all, man. I miss my people, man. It's good to see my people today. And
Absolutely.
Tony A, man. I'm telling you, man, ever since I heard them beats you did and it was dope and I knew it, I felt gypped though, man. I felt like, man, where's the rest of them, man? I know there's got to be more, man. It can't just be 5 beats. That's it. It's over.
Well, you know what, bro? I wish we could have connected more back then because
for real.
I really, really fucking dug your style, bro. And a lot of people were digging your style back then. Here you go. Thank you, my bro. A lot of people were digging your
After
style.
wrestling with that alligator, Tony's done.
Exactly, bro. So let's see how this fucking shit tastes.
What are you drinking right there?
This is like some michelada mix.
With the vodka? Oh,
No, with the Carta Blanca right here.
For sure.
Let me see the bottle opener, please.
Got it.
And then I'll pour us some shots. But yeah, but as far as man, I really wish we could have hooked up, bro. At least we got 3 or 4 songs.
Yeah, we did get. Hey, that was dope because my boy Romero said he said he worked. I was like, man, I'm telling you, haven't got a chance to actually be in the studio with him. I said, but. And then when you told me all the songs, I said, what the fuck? I said, I knew it was you, man. I knew it was you, man. Because them songs were just like different than everything else he had.
Well, you know what? My songs were always, believe it or not.
How'd you get your hip hop? Your real credentials? Because you really got credentials. Your shit really knocks like a real hip hop producer's supposed to sound, man. For real.
You know what? Thank you for saying that, bro.
For real.
Like,
No
truly,
bullshit.
thank you for saying
Nothing
that.
fake about that. I mean, when you hear it, you can tell that motherfucker know what he's doing right there.
Well, you know, I grew up like you, bro, listening to boom bap. Okay. And that right there was pretty much salud, bro. And thank you for
You
being
got
here.
these shits filled to the toe. Could you fit any more, Tony? Yeah. Oh, damn. That shit is crazy. Okay. It was smooth, though.
But it was I always loved my favorite group was obviously BDP. Then Scholar Rock passed away. KRS One, but there was just the kicks and the snares, bro. And to me, that was like some boom bap. Then of course, then Eric B and Rakim came out.
It was so vicious.
Yeah. Then you had like Stetsasonic. You know what I'm saying? So all of that shit was just like my upbringing. So every time I would hear something smooth, I'd just imagine
With the drum sound right there, that knock, yes.
Bro, I was like, fuck. So I try to create my own style, some boom bap with some West Coast shit on top. You know?
You did come with it though, because I tell you, with your music, when I heard it, I was so fucking happy because I just flew in. I'm like, what these guys gonna have me? I'm gonna do the work, but I'm like, man, what they gonna have me rapping over? And he played it. You know, he knew that was the best shit he had. We put that out first, and I'm like, it's knocking. Let's do it. Turn the mic on. Come on.
Yeah.
You're like, you don't want to rap? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I already know.
Yeah.
This is a go. We're
Yeah.
knocking. So I knocked the first one out, and then after that, it was just like,
You know, and some of my best production too was on the first Lawless album, because on the second Lawless album I only did 6 songs, but the first one, it was always so quickly, bro. We got to knock these songs out. So I would bring in my musician, bring in my engineer. Okay, bro, we're gonna knock out 3 songs today. Oh, we can't knock out more? No, bro, you can only fit 3 songs on a 2-inch reel.
that's right.
You know, I'm already rushing it as it is.
Reels is hard. Reels are hard to come by. You got to go buy one of them. Like
You got to go buy one of them.
$300.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. And then my engineer, I got to make sure he has the time. My musician. Now let me tell you something. We were laying the foundation a lot for what people call today Chicano rap. Mm-hmm. And my engineer was a white dude named Brian
Every
Foxworthy.
engineer was a white dude back then, boy.
Brian Beastly Foxworthy, and rest in peace because he took his own life eventually soon after.
Rest in peace.
Then my musician, I want to give him his flowers. Stuart Weiland, a Jewish cat.
There's a lot of good Jewish brothers that play music, man.
Yeah.
In the game.
Yeah. So let me tell you something. And see, because a lot of times, bro, and I want to give their people their flowers. A lot of times there's people that say Chicano rap, Chicano rap. Mm-hmm. But let me tell you something. There's Jewish people behind the scene. There's white engineers and there's black producers.
Absolutely.
Creating the sound that we call Chicano rap. So let's give people their proper flowers.
Absolutely. I tell you, all my first music, was done with in collaboration with different races. It hasn't been until recently, but we're fortunate enough now to say you can get a whole Chicano crew like you got going on right here. Like that's dope. You know what I mean? obviously these brothers know what they're doing. They know how to handle their part because they're doing some over there to make it
Absolutely,
all
they
work.
could drink and smoke
Yeah,
and still handle
They
it.
know how to stop games. Don't worry, don't worry. It's, you know, they're good, right?
And troll.
Yeah. And they're hitting people back. Okay,
Yeah.
talking shit. So we've come a long way. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes.
before, motherfuckers, I know I used to roll with a posse of nuts that didn't do nothing but fight. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do. They didn't do nothing else but break shit, tear shit up, and you know what I mean. Eventually, we started maturing into, you know, cats that knew how to do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that makes it more progress. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we could always tear shit up. We're trying to build shit up, though. You know what I mean? We're trying to tear shit down. We're trying to build shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You know what? Where can people go listen to Don Cisco's music today, other than YouTube? Do you have it on all platforms?
Yeah, Spotify, man, donde quiera, you know what I'm saying? Come look for your boy, man. I'm here, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't like the songs of my, you know, my singles, my solo joints, maybe it's a collaboration you might feel more comfortable listening to. Whatever it takes, put some of this Don Cisco game in your life, and you know what I mean? I don't do nothing here but try to make you better, no complaining, just remaining, campaigning, doing your thing, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I like that shit. Made all that shit rhyme. You know what? Other than that, bro, is there anything that I didn't ask you before we take calls? Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to share? Anything? Because what I want to do, I want to turn that over to the audience and have them call in and ask you whatever they want to ask you.
Sure, yeah.
Anything pertaining to music. Is there anything now I didn't ask you or you want to cover?
No, man, everything's gravy. I'm glad to be here. You know what I'm saying? I count my blessings every day. Glad to be with my son. Glad to be with my my loved ones. And every day above ground is a good one. You know what I'm saying? Do what you should have done. Make it happen. Get at me. For real.
All good. Okay. We're going to go ahead and let me know when I'm connected, big dog. Okay, let me see. I think I should be.
There's some sick birds out here. Huh?
Hell yeah. I don't know why I'm having a problem connecting to the roadcaster, but let me see.
shit.
Okay, let me try again.
Everybody got a phone. Even in jail, they got phones.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Motherfuckers got phones, right? But yeah, man. I hope that I'll see you again soon, man.
Absolutely. Okay, let's see. Couldn't connect. I'm gonna try to disconnect and try to connect again. Okay, let me see. Because for some reason this shit ain't connecting.
Shout out to Shadow, the homeboy out here. You know what I'm saying? Night Owl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people.
My boy Shiesty. My boy. Who else were you saying? What?
No, they were saying to ask you about some of the San Diego artists. While I'm connecting, you care to talk about how you got connected with some of the artists you just mentioned?
I fuck with Shiesty, man. Right there, you know, we done came up brainstorming with that the Latin rap convention, you know what I'm saying, and the collation and putting that together. Them brothers actually took it and made it happen, and made it a reality. I love them for that. We went out there to New York, you know, with all those Latino rap artists. True Story came through, and who else came through? A couple other cats. What's that boy's name? Joel Ortiz came through, and a bunch of cats. These other cats. What's my boy's name from out there? They be rapping. Damn, man, what's his name?
Hey, I'm having a problem over there with. No, I did it. What about your guys over there?
We thought they had it under control.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Shout out to the homeboy Gator who just came home, man. You know what I'm saying? That boy was locked up for about 100 years, man.
No shit.
Out, man. No, he's out. He came from a long bid. He's back having a party. From West Side, you know what I'm saying? Give him up his respect. LBC. And shout out to Southern California. It never rains in Southern California. It's been a nice couple of days, these last couple of days.
Hell
man.
yeah. I love it out here, bro. I'll never move. As much as I traveled, bro, I ain't never fucking moving out of fucking my neighborhood, bro. Not only out of my neighborhood, but
You
out
still
of
in the
California,
W,
bro.
huh?
Hell yeah.
Wheel miles, for reals. Man, what's up with my boy Hop On, man? I ain't seen that boy since...
I haven't seen him since the 90s, bro.
That boy, he's still alive. We want to know that, man. Could you just get a check in and let us know the brother's still living and breathing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, it says they couldn't connect. I'm gonna restart my motherfucking phone, so we're gonna keep it pushing. Give me 1 second, because I hope you guys didn't block it or anything like that over there. No, we ain't gonna restart shit. Okay.
Okay, I come back, bro. It's good.
No. Hold on. Oh, but it ain't gonna turn off the live stream, right?
No. Just the audio.
Okay, let me just try this real fast, okay? Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. I know you guys want to call in, and I want you guys to call in.
I gotta thank Cliff Ritchie out there. He's a fool. That boy said.
Yeah. You know, as a matter of fact,
Pac took his style.
no, I'm gonna text it to you, bro. I'm gonna text
crazy.
you.
He's crazy with this. It's crazy.
Yeah, he still said it. You know, he gave a lot of people their flowers, bro.
Yeah.
And that's one thing, bro. As a black man, he gave a lot of raza their
Brother
flowers.
was
bro.
dope, man. Brother was me and him. Me and that brother. That was my manager, man. For me.
Yeah.
For real, that's my dude. He helped me a lot and did what he could. You know what I'm saying? But this game is just it's a cold motherfucker, man. Like Goto's saying, man. This new song that he got, that shit is banging too. You gotta listen to that.
Yeah, much love and respect to Gotos. I know that he commented on there and he was like, "Yo, that's family right there." So you know what? Much love. He's on the road right now with Burner.
With Burner and them boys, yeah. Wiz Khalifa.
He's doing big things, bro.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, we trying to do them big boy things, man. You know what I mean? Just pumped up for a reason. It's like shout out to everybody. Burner, he does his thing out there. Another Frisco cat that, you know, raps Latino.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to connect it still, and it's not connecting.
I'm burning. You didn't know Teddy Riley produced 6 minutes of Dougie Fresh the show.
We're good? Okay, put the number up. And we should be good.
Hello. I
Hello.
just took it. Damn. That's unnecessary, bro. It's just unnecessary.
Okay, numbers up? Okay, we're good. That shit burned, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
my tolerance is kind of high, big dog.
man, I guess you do this all the time, huh?
Hey, bro. Bro, one time me and Gotos, the first time he came here, bro.
Goto's been here how many times?
He came once. Come on, let's take these calls.
Okay.
Go ahead and put this on. Call your name and where are you calling from?
What's up, Tony A? What's up, Don Cisco? This is the Pippity Pop from the Bay Area.
What? That's Bay Area in the building. Yes, sir. Thank you for calling in, man. What's good?
Don Cisco, Pan sagging, Chevy low riding.
You already know that.
Man, bro, you know that's a classic track, bro. That's a classic track. That Super Sport track that he did with Cuete Yesca, one of my favorite tracks, bro.
Damn, the Super Sport. That shit was banging right there, for real.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to
Hey,
Wito
how
out
come
there.
Rob wasn't on that, though?
How come who?
Little Rob was on the intro, but he wasn't on the track.
Man, I don't know. You got to talk to Wito about Cuete about that because
Right.
I just showed up and did my thing for Cuete, and you know what I mean. I don't know what he had going on with Lil Rob or whatever. Yeah, I just.
Okay. Hey, one quick thing, bro. One quick thing. I just got one question, bro.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a good Tupac story?
Good Tupac story, man. Tupac, man, is a cool brother, man. Love him to death. He was out in the Bay Area, and he just was type of motherfucker. I remember when we were at a party, man, drinking St. Ives. You know, this was when St. Ives used to sponsor the hip hop parties. Remember?
Right.
And you go backstage, and there'd be like 1,000 bottles of all dipped in ice. You know what I mean? Everything cold, so you can just grab it, get lit. And we came out and did a show, and Pac introduced us, man. He was like, Don Frisco here. Don Frisco is like Don Cisco, you know what I'm saying? But it was good, you know what I'm saying? He shouted me out, you know what I'm saying? We came out, Money B corrected it and got it right. And so St. Ives, man, you know what I mean? St. Ives to get your words twisted up out there.
They don't even sell St. Ives anymore, but I used to drink that shit too.
Hey, that shit right there, you drink 2 40s of that, you're going to be lit.
Good for the night.
You might be going to sleep early. You might be going to sleep early behind that St. Ives.
Oh, yeah. Whenever I didn't drink St. Ives, I drank Cisco.
Oh, I had a song, Don't Drink That Cisco. That shit was so hard.
All good, man.
Liquid crack is what they call that.
That is liquid crack.
Yeah, for real.
It is.
To be exact.
All right, caller, man. Appreciate you calling in, big dog.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you,
too.
brother. Stay up.
Okay, let's keep it pushing, everybody. Anybody that want to ask Don Cisco any questions, make sure you call in right now. We got a few minutes. We're going to take some calls, give you guys an opportunity to ask him
Even
anything.
collect calls. Tony A said he's accepting collect calls.
Hell yeah.
You call from the county. It's good.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Guadalupe. I'm calling from San Diego.
What's up, my brother from San Diego?
619, yeah.
Hey, what's up, carnal? Tony, gracias for your show. Let me step outside real quick. Don Cisco, carnal, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Bien, gracias a Dios. Hey, man, look, I just want to say, carnal, that song, Just Like Mexico, I guess every Mexican liked This Is For La Raza. That goes without saying. But when this came out, that took it to a whole other level. All of us Mexicans who were banging that song with pride, like with orgullo. It reminded us
as you should, homie.
There were so many messages. There were so many messages in that music, you know.
As
a little while ago, I heard Tony commenting, saying that, you know, back in the day, there weren't these identity labels, and that black people just no one ever asked black people, do you identify as a black person? Well, hello, question, right? Well, hello. There's no really any way around that. And, you know, I'm in my late 40s now, and I've seen black people in popular culture my whole life, in music, movies, TV. But we were always, as a Chicano, as a Mexican American, you know, and that my family has been here for generations, we've been hungry for like an image, like something of us out there, whether it be in music, film. So that's why for us, you know, it's so significant, you know, when people identify as Chicano. And of course, when you make music the way you do in that track, like I said, obviously, I guess you may know, I don't want to say you don't have any idea, but what that song did for La Raza, for Mexican Americans. I remember there was a point that I was going to Phoenix. We're going to visit familia in Texas. All through Califas, everyone was banging that song.
Damn.
Because it meant so much to us, for you to say, this is just like Mexico. You don't know, like, we've always been here.
That's
all over this place. We're the ones running it. We're running this. This is our land. Don't you forget that. We're Mexicanos. We're Chicanos. We're not trying to be anything else.
That's what
I want to say gracias. Thank you so much for that, carnal. Maybe there's going to be another follow-up to that song. You know, it'd be pretty hard to top that one, honestly. And thank you for this time. Thank you, carnales. I want to say, I'm in San Diego. I don't know if you guys know, there's going to be a huge thing here at Centro Cultural de la Raza. They're going to put on a Raza Fest thing, and it's going to be amazing.
Is that right?
Maybe, I don't know, you can make it out here.
When's that going down? When's that going down?
That's on the 24th and the 25th. Everybody here's buzzing about that. Obviously, guys up in LA probably don't know about that. But there are rappers and lowrider clubs from Los Angeles coming down here. It's going to be at a Centro Cultural de la Raza. It's on the 24th, 25th. It's going to be pretty amazing. They're going to be debuting several films. One of them's a Chicano. It's a lowrider documentary. That's going to be on the second day. I believe the Instagram is La Mexicana Event. I wish I had it in front of me. I don't. But if you guys can make it out here, that'd be great.
Man.
Hey, otra vez, carnal. Muchas gracias, Tony. Thank you también for bringing this man out here. This interview is long overdue. I've been trying to hear this interview my whole life.
I love you, homeboy. And, stay up. Stay strong, brother. Do your thing. Keep representing.
Caller, I need you to hold on.
Gracias,
okay. Caller, I need you to hold on a second. Because two things, okay? I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but if you do, can you send me that flyer, por favor, or that page?
We're going to put it up for you, man.
Yeah.
We're going to get it up.
Yes, please, okay?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Yeah, I'll send it to you right now.
Now, my second thing is this. I need you to ask Don Cisco, in case you don't know, because you talked about that song, Just Like Mexico, okay? I need you to ask him who produced that song.
Fuck.
Yes, I'll play the game. Who produced the song, carnal?
None other but yours truly, the DJ, Grand Magnificent, Tony A.
Yes, that's why I said, carnal. I thank you to both of you.
Thank you.
But it was those lyrics, unless you penned the lyrics too. I don't know that.
No, I do my own shit. I do my own shit.
No, but it was a chemistry and collab.
Okay, I don't want to get anybody in trouble here.
Hey, that song right there was so destined. It didn't even need an introduction. It just happened naturally. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate you feeling it. For real.
Yes, because a rap song is just a rap song. I'm gonna keep it real. A rap song is just a rap song. We hear them all day. we eat and sleep and whatever that music all day these days. You know, it used to be back when I was a kid. You'd have to wait till midnight to have
to hear
K-Day.
it. Yeah,
you know, have a mix,
That's right.
have a mix show or something going like that. And now, now it's like all around us. But songs like just like Mexico, they're few and far between. And like I said, they do so much for La Raza because we take so much crap from everybody out there all the time.
Yourself,
you know this.
Dust yourself off, Playboy. Feel good about yourself always, man. Keep your head held high, for real, all day.
Gracias, carnal. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Buenas
you.
noches, homie.
Okay, that was a great phone call, bro. Awesome. Let's keep it pushing, you guys.
Feeling good like Rocky right here, man.
Hell yeah.
You know
Hell yeah.
So,
no. If you got anything to say, go ahead, bro. I
just want to say, it's like Chicano rap, man. It's a beautiful thing. Latinos and hip hop is a beautiful thing. Support your brothers, man.
Caller, your name, but where are you calling from?
Hey, man, what's up, Tony? It's Romeo 602, bro.
So, no,
Romeo.
The boy right there, I won't pay you, bro. Just don't trip, bro.
Hey, man, I was calling in because I think a lot of the callers that are and your viewers don't understand the whole background of this interview. And to me, it's amazing because, Tony, when you asked me if I could hook you up, you sounded so much like a fan, like you were down for this man. And then when I hit Don Cisco up, he was like, "Oh, Tony, hey, the Wizard, I knew that dude. I know that dude." Oh, it was like you guys were fans of each other. So to me, I think this is an awesome.
That is the Grand Wizard right there,
man. It's such a great job.
It's a beautiful thing. Romello 602, what's up with you, baby? What's shaking?
Man, hey, and Don Cisco, you already know what's going down. We're getting ready to lace up a few tracks. You already know what's up.
You already know. This man right here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this boy is sitting on the Mississippi with a fishing pole and a six-pack, enjoying his life, man, really living that life.
Enjoying life.
Who does that? Who gets to do that? That man right there is special, for real.
Hell yeah. And if I ever go out that way,
the next time I go to New Orleans, the first time I go to New Orleans, I'm coming to see you.
No. You got to take me to the dopest seafood fucking restaurant out there, big dog. That's what I love.
We want jumbo shrimp and gumbo, pimp.
Hey, Tony hit it earlier, man, today, about the whole music scene, about the whole industry, about motherfuckers being bitch made and shit and backstab stuff. Why do you think I ain't into the music business no more?
Man, it's faultellulous. I'll tell you this, man. If motherfuckers would just be real and worrying about their egos and being get out their feelings and just, participate, congratulate, man, educate, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a better place, man.
There it is. Hey, you guys have a good one, man.
Have a blessed one, carnal. Stay blessed, homie. We'll talk soon, Romeo.
Arato,
homeboy.
Okay, let's keep it pushing, you guys.
Ain't nobody like Chicanos, you know what I'm saying? We got some cool slang, rato. We say some fly shit, like motherfuckers be like, what was that right there, bro? What was that?
Did you say gato?
Yeah. What was that shit?
Absolutely. All right, come on, callers. A lot of you guys say, I got a lot of questions. Show me.
They busy right now, but it's good.
Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
It was the homie Kike from the city of Escondido.
It never fails. What's up, Kike?
What's up, big dog? Hey, yo, Mr. fucking West Coast Locos, dog.
You already know it's the West Coast Locos, man. What's happening?
Hey, it's an honor and a pleasure to have you on the platform, big dog.
Man, it feels good to be here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've always been here. I love Tony Ye, man, and represent what he does, keeping the true school. It just feels good to be here today, for real. It really does. What's happening? Yeah. What's up with Escondido, man? Where you hitting at?
On the east side, dog.
That's right.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I got a question, bro. For the song Raza Park, the original version, can you give us like a little background of how that came to be?
Like I said, the first day I showed up, hook up with that boy Bash. He was a sick boy. He had some illness, man. He had something going on with the Latino Velvet clique, and he brought out these tracks, and I just knocked him down 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? And he jumped on and did his thing, and Latino Velvet, that first song right there at Raza Park was just me, Bash, and JT. Mm-hmm. And then we remixed it. He remixed it. And he put Frost on it and Uncle Roger in on that motherfucker.
Dope.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah. Who was on the boards or on the production side for the original version of that song though?
I think that was Greg Jeezy, man. We did that out there with them cats out there. Greg Jeezy was the one producing that track. We did that, and It's Going Down. That was another Latino Velvet first song that we did.
All right, excuse me. Well, muchas gracias, man. You guys have a good night and shit, and fucking keep it going, dog.
Hey, thank you, homeboy. Be cool out there in Escondido, man. Shout out to your boy Shiesty. He out there somewhere. I don't know. That's where he used to live at in Escondido.
All good, my bro.
Yeah, Shadow stays out here too, bro. Have a good one, man.
Okay,
Thank
for
you.
sure.
All right, let's keep it pushing, you guys. Let's get the next caller in. A lot of you guys tell me, "Oh, Tony, you didn't ask this or you didn't ask that," but you know what? That's where I'm giving you guys the opportunity.
Shit,
Fans.
who's that, Tony?
You dropped B-Real. So,
B-Real, my bad, bro. I didn't even mean that shit, bro. Straight up. If I knew that was you, I would just said, "What's up?"
Call her your name or where you calling from?
That's crazy.
Dan San Jose.
What's good, my bro? Dan from San Jose. What's good?
Sanho. What's up, Sanho?
What's up?
What's happening, bro?
Hey, did you guys watch that fight yesterday?
Hell yeah, watch the fight
Oh
yesterday,
God,
man.
you don't want to get me started, bro.
Shit, that was crazy.
You don't want to get me started. But anyways, go
Why
ahead.
you
Bro.
think it was fake?
Nah, he caught that boy. He hit that boy. I think he hit him with a chop, man.
Speaking to the mic.
I think he hit him with a chop. He was way low on him, and he cracked him. And the boy was wide open like this, and he hit him. He busted his shit right there with that punch right there, bro.
All right, caller, what do you think?
I think it was fake. What you think, Tony?
So you're saying that you thought it was fake?
That boy did not want to get up. You don't
I think
you think
gave
he was,
up, dude.
Okay.
Hey, that's some good acting right there. Then I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
that was some damn good acting. He had me fooled. Hey, Ryan Garcia nominated him for something. That boy good.
Okay, me personally, I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm more of a 80s and 90s boxing fan. Okay. This was a fight that was at 136 pounds. I didn't expect too much. I haven't paid for a fight in years.
Right, we watching the crack streams, whatever. Yeah.
Right, exactly. The
sure.
fire sticks.
For sure. What's going on?
So for the first time, talking to my son, Mijo, should I order this? And he was like, yeah, fuck it. $85 I spent.
Ooh, glad I didn't do that. Okay, go ahead.
I did that. The undercard to me was bullshit. A bunch of no names, I'm sorry to say. But to the people that won, much love, respect to the boxers. But now when it came to this fight, first round was whatever. They were both filling each other out. Second round, Ryan Garcia was a little bit aggressive until we started doing the same fucking shit 3 times in a row.
He got caught.
And he got caught and he got fucking dropped.
Yeah.
After that, Tank Davis got his respect, Ryan Garcia wasn't as effective as he was in that 1 second round. That so-called body blow, I'm going to be real with you. Watching it live, I don't know what made him go down. It wasn't until I saw the replay.
He was open like this.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But here's my thing. He admitted afterwards that he could have continued, but he didn't. He admitted afterward that he could have.
Maybe he was supposed to stop in the 7th. He almost did say the 7th or whatever.
See, that's what gets me.
Yeah.
Because Tank Davis said, I'm going to
7th.
stop him in the 7th round.
He
Bro,
acted like he wasn't paying attention.
This
to
is
that.
Vegas. The house always wins.
Man, did they call it in the 7th, right?
Yes. That's why I'm like, you know what? And then
any round but the 7th, right?
Yes,
why you make it happen in the 7th?
See, bro,
that's dirty. Yeah.
Look, let me say this: those guys won because they got a good purse. My
Either
thing
way,
is this,
they both won regardless. Yeah.
But you know who loses? The fans.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about
we're gonna make them fight for real.
The rematch. Fuck the rematch and fuck Oscar de las Nalgas. He did the same. Oscar did the same shit. Yeah, he did the same shit with Bernard Hopkins.
What if he wants to see you? You ready to see him?
Yeah, I'll see his ass.
That's what.
Okay.
Hey,
Make sure
Tony ain't big too. He jab you out.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Make sure, Oscar, if you're gonna see me, you're wearing your fucking thong, your fishnet stockings, and your pumps.
Your tantarans, he said.
Okay. Make sure you're wearing that, homie. So, look, my thing, he fought Bernard Hopkins, and Bernard hit to the body. De La Hoya goes down. He goes, "Oh, I never been hit before that hard in my life, motherfucker." You fought Chavez twice. He hit you to the body.
For real. Don't act like you ain't been beat before.
Exactly. So, anyways, caller, that's just me ranting.
That's Tony A doing his thing. Okay?
I got another question, if that's cool.
Go ahead, Carnal.
It's number love, baby.
Okay, bro. Okay, growing up in the Bay Area,
yeah,
that my thing, that Chicano thing, that's more of a SoCal thing, not a Bay Area thing.
But Chicanismo, yeah, it might be. But you know what? In the Bay, if you can't get in touch with it, because it's real too, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like carnalismo, you know what I'm saying? When your family, just because you're Mexican, just because you're raza, they're going to look out for you based on that. That's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like that. It ain't supposed to be any other way. You know what I mean? Just like the brothers look out for the brothers, the brown's supposed to look out for the brown.
Absolutely.
Homeboy. And when a motherfucker don't need to speak nothing but Spanish, and you speak both, you're supposed to holler at him and get that point across for him. You know what I'm saying? We owe each other that. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't but 2 generations back when my grandfather was showing up here and didn't speak nothing but Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So my grandfather used to always say, rest in peace. What's better, Cisco? $1 or $2? I said, $2. He said, okay, then speak Spanish and English out here. I said, well, Grandpa, that's what I'm going to do.
Nah, I mean?
Straight up. Yada.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's how we feel, man. So get richer, right? Get $2 in your pocket and then turn it into $1 million. Because this age right now we living in, man, is I'm telling you, Skrilikon Valley, we make millionaires daily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of coming up with your idea.
Well, what you think about that, though, Tony? What you think about that?
As far as what?
About Bay Area as more of a mix. South Cal is a Chicano rap came up.
Look. One thing that I've learned from podcasting is this, that one thing about using the N-word, we take it very serious out here.
Yeah.
Texas doesn't, Bay Area doesn't, and you know what? And it's cool. I get it because that's the way people were raised. I don't use it, you know, because
that's not what he asked you. But go ahead.
Right? No, but
okay, go ahead.
No, I'm going there.
You're right.
I'm going there.
Okay.
But I have to agree with you. It is a SoCal thing.
Yeah, carnalismo, Chicano rap,
right.
Yeah, it's more so because it's abundant out here in Southern California. Yes. You can't. That's how they keep in touch with each other, though. That's how they keep tabs on everybody out here in Southern California. Everybody comes with a neighborhood and a placazo, and they find you like this. For real.
But Don Cisco, let me ask you this:
what's up?
In the 90s, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that till it hit the 2000s. Then that's when, like, we had like active dudes rapping. Then they started claiming, you know, this is like some Chicano rap, you know, like this is our thing. In the 90s, bro, it just wasn't like that, bro. Again, you were from the Bay Area. You came out here and you fucked with us, and we fucked with you, and it was all love.
Yeah, I'm showing up in a cypher and I'm trying to hold my own. That's the only thing. You know what I'm saying? If I hold my own, I expect to get embraced. You know what I'm saying?
So, caller, in the beginning, I will say that it wasn't like that. It changed around 2000s.
Yeah. But hopefully now it's opening up now, you know, to the point where all that's irrelevant, you know what I'm saying?
You know what, like, caller, one last thing. Okay, during the filming of this Chicano rap documentary that I'm doing, I asked one rapper, what is Chicano rap? That's what I asked him. Here's what he said. It's Sureño rap. That's what he said. It's Sureño rap.
He's a fool for that one, I'll tell you that, boy. Yeah. He claimed it all for himself.
Yeah, he said it's Sureño rap.
He's a fool.
But I asked him, when did that start? And he said...
The question was, what's Chicano rap?
Yeah, what's Chicano rap?
Well, what is Chicano rap? Let me ask you that. What's your definition?
It's our culture.
There it is. Our culture rap idiom, right, Rob? Our culture rap style.
That's it. But today, so many people, that's why I made a documentary, because so many people have different interpretations of that. And I just found that to be interesting, you know? So he said it's Sureño rap. So to him, it was like the whole politic gang, you know, genre. So I asked him, when did that start? And he said early 2000s. But to me, that was like, okay. So all throughout the 90s, it was never like that.
I mean, it was like that, but I didn't come out here with that. You know what I'm saying? When I showed up out here and the powers and the forces of the BD, they got in touch with me out here, and they was like, Cisco, we know you out here. You know, we know you're doing your thing. You know, we wish you the best. We just say, if you're going, don't flag no paños. If you're going to have a paño, you know what I'm saying? Put a brown one on for the raza. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And I respectfully understood that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to put a paño on, I'm going to put the brown one on. I'm not going to bring either one to the table, because that's not my fight out here. You know what I'm saying? That's not my get down. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see all my people get along and love each other, because we're beautiful, we brown, and we brothers in a real way. Unfortunately, some don't want to see that, because some of us are still suffering and painful. You know what I'm saying?
All good, caller, man. I hope I answered your question. That was the best answer that I can give you, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
For sure.
Thank you. And you know what's funny? Out here in my neighborhood, we would sport either a blue or a brown. So let me answer this call. Caller, your name, but where are you calling from?
Excuse me. This is Fred from Soledad, California.
Fred, what's good?
How you guys doing, man?
What's up, Fred?
Yeah, nothing, brother, nothing. Hey, first and foremost, let me tell you guys this much. I'm in Soledad, California. That's in the Salinas Valley, bro.
Yeah, I know.
To the people in LA, we're north. To the people in San Francisco, we're south. Right? Smack in the middle, best of both worlds. Don't forget about Central Cali, bro.
That's right. I fuck with Central Cali, yeah.
Yeah, you know what, bro? You've been out here, dog. Like you did a when I give you your flowers, bro, because I only met you one time. But then I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, I remember it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? We were at Planet Gemini with Matt Gray and everybody was there, bro. So I met you there.
Okay.
We got a picture at one point, but I wanted to give you your flowers, bro. The way you said you mess with different people and you know, we try to get them, you know what I mean, get them to do better or whatever. You know what I mean? You did a song with one of my homeboys from out here from Seaside, out here in Monterey County, bro. His name was Primo America to Mexico, bro. You did a song with him on that, bro. Bro, you have never fucking came with the whack verse, bro. You always come tight.
What?
I'll give you that.
Why would I do that for?
You've always done your thing.
I don't hate you guys. I'm not gonna come with no whack shit and hate. Like I hate this guy. I'm gonna come with the whack and shit. Like hell no. I'm gonna try to turn it up, bro.
Nah,
you know
bro.
what
Hey, you know what? Hey, because there's rappers, bro, that come like, oh man, he phoned it in, bro. You always come with it. You know what I mean? I'll give you that, bro. The other thing too, though, a lot of people didn't forget it was Frost, Superfly, Corrupt, and yourself on the Next Friday soundtrack, the Mamacita track.
That's real talk, man. That was a great time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a beautiful song.
So you know what? So yeah, I just called to give you flowers, bro. Called to give you flowers, Tony. Again, thank you for taking my call, man. You guys
Shout
have
out
a
to
good evening.
Shout out to the
Cisco.
Central Valley, man.
Hey,
it's good.
Hey, thank you, my brother. Hey, all right, man. You guys have a good evening.
Igualmente, homeboy. Shout out to Central Valley.
Hell yeah.
California's deep, man. We got, you know, that's the whole thing. We can't just say one section. I mean, Southern California, I ain't gonna lie, they the heart, they're the biggest part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
and
bro.
it's thick as fuck out here. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, it's thick as fuck out here. Until you've been in the county or you done seen some shit like, you know, you just watch this. You walk the tombs out here, you know what I mean? You don't know what it is, man. So
caller, your name, where are you calling from?
What's happening?
Hey, what's up? This is another Shameless Plug. Miguelitos Tattoos on Instagram.
What's up, my bro? You sound a little muffled.
Jesus Christ. He's feeling
you want me to repeat myself? Or
no, there you go. There you go.
We heard you, homeboy.
There you go. You were sounding
Miguelitos Tattoos, right?
Yeah, you were sounding a little bit like Jeffrey Dahmer, but you're good now.
Yeah. On Instagram though, I'm on Instagram. Hey, first of all, I want to say mucho gusto to the guest, Don Cisco.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Hey, Tony. That's what's up, man. Hey, Tony, I just got one question to ask him. I'm gonna just go straight to the
point, carnal. I already know, but go for it, carnal.
Is it cool? Like,
is it cool? Permission? Go ahead. What the fuck? Go ahead.
All right, look. I'm going to tell you straight up, Cisco. Mm-hmm. Are you down right now to bust a freestyle for Roadium Radio?
Shit. Come on, man. I'm always good to go for Tony A, man. You know what I'm saying? On a bad day. You know what I'm saying? In a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about nada, homeboy. Let me tell you something, man. It's your Theo up here, man. I stay with the mouthpiece on sharp. Right? And I stay with the motherfucking heart to get down. You know what I mean? Of course, it's what we do, man. What are we good for if we ain't up here to do that, man?
Go for it. You down to bust a 16 or 8?
Or whatever, man. You gonna play a beat or you got me going instrumental acapella?
Acapella, homie.
Acapella, I could tell you. Listen to me, I don't know, Nicky Azalea. I'm trying to tell you right now, Tony A, he don't play. We represent the Bay in LA. I've been holding shit down too long now. They don't understand all of my songs now. The way that I perform, reach out my arm, It's the mafia, mob one time, can you feel it? We on top of you. Breathe easy when you see me, homeboy. You ain't gotta worry about riding that. I'm the real McCoy. Nothing fake in my DNA. You can tell right now when I come from the Bay. I'm a slip, slide, but never ever sleek. I'm a cool motherfucker when you see me on the street. Just keep it G, that's the way I do. It's the Roadium. I'm at the podium. Represent the hold on. Osium, I need that in my spot cause the trees blow. All I wanna do is watch my G's grow, watch my cheese, bro. That's the real shit. Cause I ain't fucking with nothing if you ain't gon' feel it. It's the realest that you ever saw. I can't wait to see Utah, Frisco Mac, boy, in your jaw. And everything I do, above the law, above the rim like Pac. Still they don't understand. They said that boy right there on top. He got mouthpiece. He got mucho lengua for the ladies. Tell them one time because they don't understand. It's the Mercedes that pulled up, striking in the new ride, trying to say what's up to the east side. I'm out here in Wheelmas. The W don't mean to trouble you. That nigga Tony A, he makes beats all day with a background beat that sounds okay, like the Barcades, and I don't stop on my hard days. I go hard every way on the hallway. One time for your mente, and I just want to say what's up to my gente.
Miguelito, what do you think?
I approve.
Huh?
He's alright, nigga.
I said I approve.
I approve.
Gracias, thank you, homeboy.
Like,
thank you, Carnal. Appreciate you, homie.
yeah, all right, buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
All right, cool. 2 more calls and we out of here. So let's go. 2 more calls and we out of here because I'm starting
Man,
to
can we please just tengo sueño?
Yeah.
I need to smoke. Wake up.
Yeah.
Where the weed at?
Make it quick. If not, we're gonna go ahead and fucking
call it.
Yeah, call it a night.
Call it a day.
Let's go. If not, we're good.
Sorry that it had to end this way.
Here we go. Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
Hello, Tony. What's up, Don Cisco? Hold on, I'm getting the fire extinguisher. Man, too much fire here, man. Too much fire. Hold on.
That's all we do, man.
Here.
We trying to,
Oh man.
damage control. What's going
man,
on?
That was nicely done, man.
Thank you.
Nicely done. But I'm calling you guys to give you guys some important news that Texas fools that they swim in quicksand for fun. But hey, I wanted to ask you, Don Cisco, 2 questions. First, will you be uploading more music on your YouTube channel?
I don't even have a YouTube channel.
I see you have you don't? I just see one on all right then.
Yeah, somebody's YouTube channel. It's not mine. But I'll tell you what, I will put up on YouTube channel this next couple of weeks for sure.
Orderly, thank you. And then the second question is, since you worked along with Tupac, and if he was around today, and with boxing last night, who would you, and you see all this celebrity boxing, who do you think he should, if he was alive today, he should throw it down with to show how badass he was,
Well, first of all, Pac was down.
He would want to fight.
Pac was down for Raza, he was down for Mexicans. He was fucking with my boy Funky Aztecs, Merciless and them in the Bay Area and representing, rapping with them in the real way, you know what I'm saying? And, don't forget, Pac said it wouldn't be LA without Mexicans, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Black pride, brown love. So the whole thing is like, we trying to acknowledge him. That's why we give him nothing but respect, man, in a real way. And I know that if Pac was around, he'd definitely be thugging with us. Euthanasia might have been taken off, and he might have been definitely doing some things with Latinos, you know what I'm saying? Because he definitely wasn't prejudiced, brother, in a real way.
Yeah, no, he was an amazing guy, and I just want to say just thank you again for.
Hold on, Colonel. I'll tell you who he'll go heads up with on the ring.
He want to go ahead and get Ja Rule. He gonna beat that boy down.
No. I'll say Puffy, or Nas.
Oh yeah, Nas. You probably want to fight Nas. Hey, Pac was a fool though. He was definitely a warrior, man. He stood up for what he believed in. Yeah. And that's what it's about. That's what, see what I'm saying? The way they united each other and the way they represented each other, that's what we need to get into, man. Yeah. And really represent that. We got some good forces out here, man. For real.
Let me say this, bro. Yeah. And I think it took a lot of balls for a black man to say this. It wouldn't be LA without Mexicans.
Straight up, right?
Straight up, bro.
He was out there selling oranges like we do.
Exactly, bro.
You feel me?
Look, regardless of what he said, he put that on record and it went down in history.
Yeah.
So
Black love, brown pride, and the sets again. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
Man.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, Cisco.
All right, bro.
Hey, bro, it's all good.
Gracias. Okay. Last caller, you guys. Here we go. Oh, shit. Here we go. Caller, your name, where are you calling from?
Call in if you want Tony to take another shot. Right now, he'll take 2 more shots for you if you call in.
What's up, caller?
What up, Don Cisco?
What's happening? Long Beach.
Big Dog, you sound a little muffled. You're the last caller. You need to speak a little clearer.
Okay, my bad. So, anyways, let me see. I have a lot of questions, man, but I really want to ask you one in particular since I know they're in the right time.
Yeah.
So, I'm being from the Bay Area. That you were originally from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
What made you come down here and rap with them down here, opposed to rapping with dudes from the Bay?
I mean, I rap wherever cats want to get down, man. When I was, when I was real young to this game, I flew to New York just to like walk the streets and battle anybody I could find. You know what I'm saying? I'm in New York, man. Where these cats at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the Mecca.
And I'm gonna find somebody. You know what I mean? I found some good battles out there. You know what I'm saying? So that was my whole thing. It was like I was on a mission to find anybody that does this, that claims they do this or say they do this, then acknowledge me, because I claim I do this too. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see what level you on, what level I'm on. And one's going to be better. You know what I'm saying? One's going to be the dominant. And fortunately, my whole life, I've been coming out on top, man. You know what I'm saying? I done had battles with cats from, when the Gavin was talking about, DJ Aquino brought these 2 cats from DJ Honda. You know DJ Honda?
No, I don't.
DJ Honda's a big producer from Japan and all that shit. And that dude showed up, picked us up in Frisco. And all I seen was him pull up in an excursion, an all-black excursion. It just popped open. We hopped in, and there was these 2, one light-skinned brother and another one dark-skinned brother. And I'm battling these 2 dudes, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I got Spanish to back me up. Switch it up. Why? Well, as soon as I thought that, these black brothers started rapping in Spanish. They was Dominicans. I didn't know that shit. They try to mollywop me, you know what I'm saying? But I came with my West Coast Chicano, my shit, that, you know what I'm saying? My cousin's like, don't trip. Hit him with that shit we do, you know what I'm saying? Hit him with that low right shit. So I did my thing, and they was like, they had a backup respect. It was just, you know what I mean? That boy brought somebody to assassinate the West Coast, but they couldn't do it. They couldn't get us. We battled for 4.5 hours, you know what I'm saying? They dropped us back off in front of the hotel. I was like, damn, and he jumped out of that motherfucker. We smoked about a half ounce and went through 5 pills and all type of 6 bottles of Hennessy. It's crazy, bro. That's the way battle is. That's the way we do it, for 4 or 5 hours. They're going to hear you repeating yourself. When you start repeating yourself and saying the same shit, like, oh, this motherfucker's lost. He already done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as you start repeating yourself, it's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as a rapper, you got to be able to go. Can you go for 4 hours and not repeat yourself?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the real shit.
Oh, good caller. I don't know.
Thanks for calling in, man. I don't know if I answered your question. I'm lit right now. This nigga, I'm drinking some.
And I'm gonna just one thing though. Yeah, you came down here and got down to rap with all the homies down here. Did all that shit you did with G Fellas and fucking Baby Bash and all that shit hard as fuck. Homies Dirty Dozen. That shit was a slapper.
Yeah, the Dirty Dozen, man. Shout out to Slow Pain, Nino Beezy, the G Fellas, Tony G, ALT, everybody, man, out here. I fucks with them in a real way. Can't wait to see them again anytime. Right. Yeah. Love yourself, man. All right, for sure.
All right, my brother. Thank you. Okay, we just ended it. Come on. We can take these off, my big dog.
Thank you,
bro. Real quick, because I know you're a little buzzed and it's all good.
I'm trying to go home, bro. What's
up? Last thing. Do you still remember the Estilo Frio verse?
Yeah, I do for the most part. Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Can you bust it for me? Before you do, if you can.
What? Acapella? No more acapella, man. You got to play the song with me, man.
I know. I don't have it, bro. No, I don't see it. Even if you just bust the only reason why I want to do this, because I want people to know that I produced the song. Go ahead and look it up.
Play the song.
I could play the intro beat that you were listening to in the beginning.
What beat?
The intro beat, you were listening to it.
Okay, let me hear it.
Let
me hear it.
Okay, let me see. Let's see. Play it.
Who's that, Alex?
Yeah.
Alex.
If you can bust that one.
Oh, God, I'll do it for you, man.
Yo, it's my birthday, so, just so you know.
It's your birthday?
It's going to be my birthday.
When? Today or tomorrow?
No, on the 28th.
28, hella premature. Hope you ain't with that, cause she ain't gonna prefer. You give her with the, I just wanna get down. Roadium is the sound. Turn it up in my headphones, could you? DJ Tony A, would you? 1 to the 2 to the 3, 4 to the 5 to the 6. Listen to the sounds that we moving them bricks. I remember pushing them kicks. Everything used to go for the 2 to the 5. Now we trying to get it for the 4 for the live. I'm right from the 4-1 to 5, and I'm riding on the 2-1-3, no jive. Hitting on the 4-1-5 while I'm playing, listening to my boy DJ Ann. This is what I'm saying. If a battle goes down, there's gonna be a slaying. Hosted by your Grand Wizard. I'm trying to hope you understand. Let's get lizard. Let's get scissor. One time for them people trying to preserve. Why you lying to your boy? You don't understand, I'm the real McCoy. I done got down from Frisco back to Pacoima. All the ladies, girl, I'm on ya. Looking so good with them jeans and they tight too. I'm trying to understand, I could pipe you, might wipe you just for the night too. I'ma slide through, and it's all good. Let me know where your hood at. I don't care where you stay, I'm still gonna go there. I'm a fool with this 4-5 fare. I don't really care, live the life of a player. I've been all around the world, still long hair, banging on them suckers cause I just don't care. They say, Cisco, what you represent? $100 million in, fuck the presidents. We need paper, we need the guapo, trying to get money like El Chapo. But I ain't trying to see that sell, cause that shit right there's a one-man hell. When it lock you inside 23 hours, no job. Only come out, take a shower ride, then you back in that motherfucker all night talking shit. Damn, Chris Tucker, that boy got me on the after hours, trying to make $1 million up inside the Trump Towers. They said, Cisco, get your flowers. I said, Cisco ain't no coward. I want the money and the power. It's nothing for a playboy quick to devour. First hour, 60 minutes, I'm done with that. Now we back to business. Yeah. Tony Yang, what's the deal? Represent the game, stay real.
Okay, we're good. Okay,
wow, man, I need to smoke some weed, boy.
Okay, hold on. We gotta give shout outs. Let's shout outs. That's it. Come on. One more shout out and we're out. I promise you. Okay, go ahead and give your shout outs and we're out. Shout outs.
My shout outs?
No, you don't gotta put the headphones.
Okay,
we're good.
Yeah, we don't need the headphones. Shout out to my son, Kaiser. Love you, boy, King Kaiser. Shout out to my homeboy, George. Shout out to Yvette and the family that brought me out here to hold me down. Shout out to TJ Tony A and the Roadium, posted at the podium. If your car smell like weed, get you a can of Odium. Look, but we trying to get it right here, right now, Tony Vision. This is a new religion, Chicanismo, Latino Velvet. Represent that real shit, man. Get some pride up in you. Get some money up in you. You know what I'm saying? Love your brother before you kill your brother, man, because you don't understand we all we got, man.
Thank you, Carnal. Much love, much respect. Thank you. One last question, bro, because he's got to leave.
Mr. Mexicali Thugging, tell us.
No, we Mexicali Thugging. I love Calexico, Mexico, and all that shit.
Mr. Mexicali Thugging, tell us the fans your experience on being on Thumb Records. Did they shaft you or did they get you paid?
No one gonna shaft me, okay? Fuck all that bullshit. I will beat the shit out of Bill Walker and try to shaft me though. I love you, Bill. You my boy. But no, I'm saying that, you know what I mean? I got my money, you know what I'm saying? But now, of course, the game is wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay on your shit, keep accounting, keep track of your contracts, all the shit, man.
Also, can I ask you about your work with Dominator and CLS?
I love CLS, man. California Lifestyles, my boy's right there. And I fucks with Dominator and his other partner, I forget his name, Big Boy. But I fucks with, Rebel, that's my boy. Top, they some good brothers, man, for real. I love the 805, man. I love the 505. I love Utah, Colorado, the whole Southwest, man. I love my raza, straight up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Norby's right here. Make sure you guys become members so you guys can check out Norby's Taco Bell experience. And also my boy Alex Cervantes Enterprise. If you got a hoopty that needs to be fixed, he could do it in the mix.
He does it?
Okay, yes, he does. Okay, if you guys need like low key smog, I'm on.
He said, "Hey, if you can't get smog, come holler at me."
Come holler at me for real, and I'll let you know if I can do it. If I can't do it, it's your
Just
bad.
put the money on the table. If I come back with your smog, it's a good deal. If not, I'll leave the money there.
Hey, if I can't do it, put a cat on your shit, man.
Yeah, and then you know what? The Hip Hop Jedi. and also to my son, B-SKANLESS. So I want to thank all my members. First and foremost, I will always thank all my members, all my Roadium Radio Warriors, everybody who like, comment, subscribe, share it, or whatever. Also to my moderators, Magic Girl, thank you. Much love and respect to everyone. See you guys here on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, we got
We love y'all. From our mamas to our ninas to our nanas. Remember that shit.
Hell yeah. Once again, Don Cisco, muchas gracias. We out of here. Thank you. This will not be your last time.
Raza up. Straight
Raza up. We out of here.